see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today?
Hello, welcome back to the evening show. I've just been given a pie. It's a minced sponge type pie, apparently. Something along those lines. It smells rather lush and apparently they are rather delicious. And I've heard on a Friday they're totally calorie free. That's what I've been told. They're completely calorie free because it's the weekend. No, it's just dust, that is. It's just fairy dust on the top. Yeah, fabulous. I look forward. Problem is now I've got to sit and stare at that for, well, I say for 4 hours. That'll clearly be gone at the 7 o'clock break, won't it? Be like that. Good evening. It's really lovely to have you there. Thank you very much for sticking around tonight. We're going to have fun and frolics all the way through on our passion for prints, our animal prints day, taking you right the way through until 10 o'clock. We've got the whole team ready to go. And tonight we are going to be bringing you tigers and peacocks. What? I was about to do a peacock then, about to go, and that's so not, is that right?
Yeah.
That's a bit like my pigeon. I'll work on that, Tiger, I can do that one. We've got Phil in the gallery, we've got Mike in the gallery, we've got the lovely Michael on camera, and of course we've got the gorgeous Katie. So everyone's giving you a little bit of a wave. How are you, my love?
I'm fine.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
We've been having a good catch-up, haven't we?
We have.
Because last time I think I saw you were buying gemstones and bits and bobs for me, and then we were messing each other.
Yeah, we were doing a bit of dealing, weren't we? But,
yeah, wheeling and dealing, going, I've got that strand for you, you need to give that, it's that much and this much, so we sorted it out in the end, didn't we?
Sorted out.
I always pay my way, so can't have any outstanding debt. It's going to be a cracking night. We've got some beautiful kits. Wait until you see these kits because they are stunning. We are going to put the second kit on to pre-order for you at 8 o'clock, and you are going to be blown away by what Katie's done because truly it's amazing. And the Tiger's Eye first kit as well is just so gorgeous. Got a little glimpse there. I might have to wear a bit in a moment. Actually, I didn't adorn myself in time, so I must bling up because they are super beautiful. The colours are amazing from the Tiger's Eye, and I think that's just going to go with everything that you want for your Christmas party. You've got that wonderful rich gold of the wire and of course the glorious richness of the gemstones in there as well. Love that necklace, that is epically beautiful. You'd wear that straight away, wouldn't you? It's stunning, really stunning. And when you see the price of the kit for everything that you've got, just for that necklace, I think you'll see straight away it's pretty awesome. That's amazing, Katie. You are clever, aren't you?
Thank you.
I did try and pretend I'd made that a necklace. Colin was just leaving tonight. I went, oh, that's nice. Oh, it was one of the peacock pieces, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I went, yeah, just rustled. Something I rustled up in 10 minutes, really.
Yeah,
Didn't believe
he did
me,
look a bit confused, didn't
Yeah,
he?
I did. Still not quite sure of my sense of humour. Right, so stick around because we've got lots of goodies. So let's start the show because we've got lots and lots in here. Oh, we're going to start with some spindles. Imse spindle können upp det tron. Do you remember that, Michael?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's the only kind of phrase I really know in Swedish is Imsy Wincy Spider. Imse spindle. Does it scare you, Mike? Does it sound creepy? Maybe it's just the way that I go, like that, potentially. That could be it, I don't know. Oh, and you see, I don't know if my husband would quite like this handful. He's not a Spider-Man. Well, he's not Spider-Man, obviously, he's Batman. But I'm not quite sure if he'd like these. Go for it. Did you like that joke? Oh, I thought you were going to skim it.
I thought I was going to.
Yeah, you thought so. Go with it next time. Right, have a little look at these. These are really cute. Really cute. Look at these little spiders. Little imse spindles. They are so cute. Look at them. I like the way they're raised as well, so actually raised off, so they're not sitting sort of flat, they're raised up. They're so cute. They're actually meant to be a really good, they're meant to be a good look symbol, spiders are. I don't know whether you know that. A lot of cultures used to believe that if a spider dropped down in front of you, it was seen as happiness falling from the sky. Oh. I think a lot of people would disagree with that. A lot of people would go, oh look, there's a little bit of happiness falling in front of my face. Most people would go, ah, it's a spider. But anyway, that's what it's meant to be. But they are good, aren't they? They're good they're good in the garden, you know, lots of nice things. Good for your charms, though. They're really, really beautiful. But I do like the way that they're sitting up. I don't know if you can see that. So you can get the tweezers right underneath there. They're so cute. You can actually almost see like the little joints in the legs. Aren't they lovely? Little 3D spindles.
I'm wondering if they would sit around a gemstone.
Oh, do you know what they might
Yeah.
do? Shall we grab? That'd be really cool, actually. This is why I've guest designers, because I'm just sitting here telling you funny stories about spiders. But oh, yeah, they would actually.
Yeah.
Oh, how am I going to get them to stay? How do you get a spider to stay? Say stay. Right, let's have a little look. Let's just hold his leg. Not the answer, Mike. Take his legs off. Naughty. Right, there we go. That would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you could just glue him on there, or you could pop him onto a head pin and then have him just kind of sat over the top of it.
That would be really cool. And also, if you wanted to, I mean, they're not designed for that. You could, this sounds wrong as well. I was going to say you could hammer his legs, which doesn't sound right. But as we sometimes hammer pieces, if we don't want that 3D effect, you can hammer them to make them slightly flatter. Be a bit of a shame though, wouldn't it?
It would be a little bit.
I think. Don't hammer spiders' legs. Don't do that. But there are 5 of these little fellas. They're really, really cute. And of course, just quite simply, on a sort of make a little jump ring and pop those onto a bracelet, and they'd look quite fantastic. I love them. So they're all the little baby spiders. So you've got 5 baby spiders. But what does every little baby spider need? It needs a mama. It needs its mama. So, yeah, we've got the big one. In fact, I'm going to leave those there. And let's bring in the bigger one as well. Oh, look at this. I don't know why, but my husband seems to be watching a lot of spider videos at the moment. He doesn't like spiders at all. And there's a lot on the internet and everything at the moment of looking at these big spiders going, is that actually real? When it's like the size of King Kong. They're massive. Right, have a little look. Here's your big spider in the centre. So it is significantly bigger. But really, really lovely. So just take the babies away so we don't, that sounds vicious as well. Remove the babies for a moment so we can just see the larger one of those. Now that would look pretty fantastic as a feature piece for a pendant. And you can have some lovely little earrings with these.
Yeah, great earrings.
I mean, or a ring actually. There's loads you could do with that. I love it. I love that polish and that sheen on the body of the spider, but really, really cute. Hello, Lena. Hello, darling. Lena says, Ruth, doesn't your Bengals, yeah, catch spiders. My cats do. They love to play with them, then eat them. Ew, I know. We had to stop Binks eating a big fly last night. You know, the meaty house flies. I don't know where it came from, mind you. It came out a bit dazed and confused from the corner, and Binks had a little play and was like, we're like, no. And then he went, really looked like he didn't like the taste. Went, not nice. Yeah, they do. They do chase the spiders, which is quite good, really, isn't it? When my husband's at home going, spider, cats, go, go, go. But yeah. So £6.95. And of course, you've got your little 9 to 5 on the back as well. So only 6 of those remaining. But lovely, you could have a couple of those either side of a big feature pendant. Really cute. You can imagine that on a brooch.
That'd be great on a brooch, wouldn't it?
Really, or shibori, anything like that, really. There's lots you could do with that. It's a real wonderful embellishment. And I just think that looks so lovely. The detail that you've got in the legs, the way that it's standing, it's just going to look fantastic. And can you see that, how you're getting the reflection? If you were to put that on slightly metallic, maybe if you were using your copper sheet or anything like that, you get that really lovely reflection.
You'd get that beautiful, beautiful tones underneath it.
Beautiful, really, really lovely. Hello, Bonnie. Bonnie said, spiders raise up their front legs to defend themselves or as a warning to back off. Remember that, Michael?
Well, they do.
Back off, I know. They like...
The vacuum cleaner, and they come out at you.
Oh no, I haven't noticed that with the vacuum cleaner. I don't actually vacuum clean my...
You have the vacuum.
They don't have the Hoover. Be good if they did, though.
No.
Why not? They could do the hoovering for you. That'd be ace.
Some of them have muscles as well.
We could farm those out. They would be really, really quite ingenious. Spiders that did the hoovering. Cleaning, cooking, I wouldn't need my husband. £6.95. Well done on those, congratulations. They're lovely. Fun but lovely. Fabulous. Well done, you little spiders. Right, let's do so many gorgeous pieces. Let's go for some carnelian. This has some wonderful, wonderful colour in here. Got some really nice hot oranges. Glorious, very religious gemstone, of course, carnelian, a gemstone that's been with us throughout history. You've got some wonderful, wonderful colour going on in here. 140 carats worth of carnelian faceted drops. So lovely, so lovely. And every single one has a different story to tell. They're so unique, they're so beautiful, but they've all kind of got their own little journey, whether it's sort of, whether you've got sort of one gemstone on there that's pretty much all one colour. Maybe you've got one with sort of almost like brush strokes going through, waves through the gem, maybe little speckles in there. They're all so, so unique, so different. Some of them you've got like almost little spots in there. But a gemstone of ancient beauty that's been with us for so, so many years. And a very important gemstone discovered in tombs from as way back when as sort of 3000 BC. But certainly a gemstone you can trust because of that, because it's been around for a very, very long time. 38 centimetre strand, but warm colours, rich colours. And I think if you're sitting perhaps by a fire, an open fire at Christmas time, maybe you've got a glass of brandy or cognac. It's all of those colours, the whiskies, the cognacs, the burning embers. Beautiful, really, oh, lovely. £18, that's when it's nice when it's cold, isn't it? We're not doing that price. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I do love, there's nothing better than sitting by an open fire. Oh. Marshmallow on a stick as well. Nice. I don't have an open fire, no. Sorry. No. £10.95, 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. JewelleryMaker.com, absolutely wonderful. Great lustre on there as well, because they're faceted absolutely beautifully, aren't they? Such an interesting gemstone, isn't it, Carnelian?
The facetings are really twinkling from here. I love the colour of carnelian though, and the differences that you get, and mixing them up and using mixtures of colours all together rather than trying to find a matching pair. Just embrace it, yeah.
Exactly, because I mean, I don't think you'll actually find two alike on there.
No.
I think that'd be a fruitless task. So I'd just celebrate, as Casey said, celebrate the individuality of the gemstones. You could bring a bit of citrine into there. You could bring some warmer colours. We can go total contrast and maybe sort of split those up, because you can see there you've got the little tubes in between the pear drops, so make the most of those, don't throw them away, use them as you do, but you could also change that and put gemstone sort of faceted spinel or faceted. We've got an amazing strand coming up for you later actually, which I'm just dying to show you. It's got the most metallic lustre, it's stunning. I think you're going to go crazy over that, but £10.95 on those, really lovely, so very well done indeed for adding those to your collection. That was number 17. Let's head to a really fabulous summertime gemstone, bright and beautiful. I just look at that and go, wow. Guest designer Joe would love this. Yeah. So all of these kind of colours, isn't it? Kind of the Amazon colours that you've got there. Beautiful, the turquoise tones, they're gorgeous. Really beautiful. Only 10 of these, not many at all because they're flown out. And they are 330 carats of Russian Amazonite. So you're going to do exactly what the gemstone tells you and Russian on in to this auction to try and get yours. 330 carats, 9x8, 14x12. Absolutely beautiful. Big nuggets, huge nuggets right the way through on that stone. That's luscious. £5.95.
That's fantastic.
That's incredible. That's like boom. That's amazing. That's lovely. Congratulations. One of Phil's first Phil nominal deals has landed. 9 last chances. Julie's in, Kay's in, collector in Merseyside. We've got London, Greater Manchester. Grab yours because they are going to go so quickly. And even in the winter, against black, when you've got your little black dress, your little black jumpers on, it looks amazing. Big chunky bracelets. Just that on its own, you can see that's going to make such a statement. One of those perhaps with a little spider charm hanging from there could look really cool. Maybe think about your holly bobs already next year. Oh, that's the one to wear, isn't it? Glorious. Adrienne, well done. Congratulations to you. Collector in Angus joining us. We've got Essex there as well. Grab yours, nab yours before it's gone. If you're putting it in your basket, got to check it out. But really lovely colours. They are so special, aren't they? Amazing colour. Really deep, actually. Not pale at all.
No, it's got some real impact as that colour. I'd just pop it onto some memory wire. Just a whole lot onto memory wire. Beautiful chunky bracelet.
Nice big sort of wrap-around cuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, finished off with a spider each end.
Yeah. Spider and a pearl.
Spider and a pearl.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
I like pearl and a spider.
That would look lovely. That would look lovely. Well done, congratulations. Moving on that one. Well done if you're lucky enough to grab hold of that. Right, let's go to box number 13, unlucky for some. Let's hope it's not unlucky for you. I can't see why it would be. It's only going to be unlucky if you miss out. But fabulous, fabulous colours in here. Classics, actually. Classic amethyst and a really rich colour. This desirable, beautiful luxury of the purple. These are massive. Massive amethyst gems, the gem of love. It is said that Cupid dipped his arrow into amethyst before firing it into the heart. Ba-bang! And that's the sound it made. 375 carats. They're huge, huge. Lovely size, really cool as well. Gorgeous, totally natural. Goodness gracious me. Wow, that's incredible. These are African rounds. These are really intense. They're very vibrant, but they're really intense. That colour is superb. Gosh, that's a bit of a surprise, actually. I thought they would have been treated, but my goodness me. Wonderful. And, of course, amethyst is available in lots of different shades, but here you've got this really addictive hue that's bound to get you excited when you get this at home. It's an amazing, amazing strand, 38 centimetres, but I think so many people love amethyst because it is such a classic. And at a price like this, a piece like this, I think it's just one to go for. It's so recognisable. And actually, we do say that amethyst is actually probably one of the first-time buyers' biggest sort of choice gemstone. And I think it's because we know it. It's been around for so long, hasn't it? Loving the deals tonight. Friday night, it's starting well, isn't it? It's the weekend, people. Whoop it! $9.95, 375 carats. Of amethyst rounds, 12mm, so very, very nice size. It is a gemstone we trust, though, isn't it? It's a gemstone you've worked with a lot.
It was my first purchase
from
Jewellery Makers. It was an amethyst, and the colour of that is so intense, so deep, like you said. I would be tempted to use it all in a necklace. Maybe knot it.
Nice.
Knot it maybe with a contrasting thread, maybe some red or some orange.
Oh wow.
Orange thread really make it pop, so it
That's
really stands
a nice
out.
idea.
Yeah.
That would work really, really well. I'd have to use all of those.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just take one off and make a little, almost like a little wish bracelet with with a little piece of thread. I mean, you could still do that, but I would want to go all out on that.
Yeah.
And at $9.95, you can.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. At a price like that, you can absolutely do that. So fantastic. But obviously, you can do that at home. But £9.95, 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. JewelleryMaker.com on the web. Big, big, big strand there. And your carat weight, huge. We say it so flippantly, don't we, because we get used to it. Oh, I've just got 375 carats of amethyst. Walk into a jeweller's and say, have you got 375 carats of amethyst? They'll be like, no. Let me just check in the back in the stock. No. I've got a 3-carater. I've got a... It's massive, isn't it? It is massive. I know it's a different thing, but it's kind of not. But 375 carats. This is so lovely. That price is troublesome. I have a feeling Mike in the gallery is going to be troublesome again tonight. Notice I put in the again.
I'm thinking that it'll go well with that. Is it Morganite there?
Yeah, you've got some Morganite, the little ones.
And the next one I've got the other pink one.
And the big ones.
That one, yeah.
I think we've got rose quartz and Morganite. They're lovely. Yeah, the rose quartz, pink and purple. Mike's, that is lovely. Michael's pick. They do look really nice together, don't they?
Yes.
I do like, yeah. Well, it's kind of shades of, isn't it? It's variants of. Very, very nice. Michael's pick, Michael's pick, Michael's pick. Oh, do you know what I meant to bring tonight? Totally forgot. I've just bought one of these. I'm doing a big event next week, and I've just bought a board game because I needed some questions and bits and bobs. And I've just bought a board game. It had Family Fortunes, Prices Right, and all of that. Do you know? And it said batteries included and I went, for what? It's like a board with cards, dice. I'm like, I don't get it. Then I looked in the corner. There's this little square, and I picked it up. And do you know what it does? I'm so excited. Literally, it has made my life. The cats were like, what's going on? I just kept walking around the house and saying, Richard, could you do so? No. It became really annoying. Will you cook dinner tonight? No. Oh, can you cook? It's brilliant. It's worth the board game just for that. Just for that little thing. Love it. It's brilliant. Lots of board games available, but that is the best officially right now because of the right, we've got, this wouldn't get an this would get a whoop whoop big time because it's jadeite and they're big. I meant to bring it tonight, I'm so gutted. These are gorgeous. I've never seen these. I've never seen these puffy coins. They're glorious. Don't they sit well? They're going to sit beautifully on the neckline. They'll sit fabulously well on the wrist, which I've got to do that straight away.
Oh, I love that.
Aren't they lush?
Yeah.
Oh, have we not had them for over a year? Please tell me we've got quite a few. Please, please. Oh, no, we haven't then. Oh, Phil. Right, lowest price ever. I'm trying to be really good tonight and not buy anything. But if I was here right now and Katie was at home, I'd be doing that thing again. Katie, I want one of these, please. I'll find a way to pay you later. I'll do it later. $24.95 for 240 carats of Burmese jadeite. We've not had this for over a year. They are delicious. You can't have enough jadeite in your life. It's as simple as that. I've got so many different strands, different sizes, and I love. In fact, I should have brought mine in. It's in the, I might grab it. But it's in the dressing room. I was wearing my jadeite bracelet all day again today. It's glorious. They are stunning. Oh my God! I mean, 100. This is amazing, isn't it? 100%. This is one of those beautiful, beautiful pieces. $24.99, and they are huge. But doesn't that sit so well? I'd want perhaps just a little bit of silver in between. You could do a little bit of rose gold. Yeah. You could knot them.
Yeah, but imagine the amount of rings you could make out of that strand.
Oh my word! Should we have a count? Let's have a little count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20 jadeite rings. Yeah, very, very nice. So you could do a bracelet, a full-on bracelet. So what's that per gem? 125? I didn't. Phil told me that. And you would have 3, 4, 5, 6, a good 6, 7 or 8 of those remaining to go for earrings, rings, pendant. Love it, love it. D said. D from Cornwall said, love, love, love. I was going to give that a go. Love, love, love these. Still looking at my strand, trying to decide how to do them justice. Oh, D, they are absolutely wonderful. Grab another and get cutting. Yeah. Get chopping in, get wearing and enjoying. They are super though, aren't they? I think that's half the problem initially, isn't it? When you get your strands home, you just enjoy looking at them.
It's that moment when you cut it, right, I've got to do something with it now, but I would be cutting it and using it, definitely.
To be fair though, Dee, that's just making me. I have got quite a lot of strands at home.
I quite like the idea of just 3 with maybe a little silver spacer in between and just on some chain, just sitting nice. Just here. Yeah. Just 3. That would be really nice. Yeah, it's just so much you could do with it, and they are luscious. And they're not an in-your-face kind of colour, are they? They're not like a hot red or a colour like. They're very, very soft, and they will sit. I'm twisting the strand a bit, obviously, but they will sit. You can see that they're going to sit beautifully on the neckline. So just 3 of those. Yeah, fabulous. And I always go in odds. I'm sure you're the same. But yeah, that would look lovely. Or you could drop them down. You could do like a lariat drop, couldn't you, actually? Lush. Either way, you've just got to get them. The beautiful, culturally very important as a gemstone. Globally, it's a gemstone that you just say the name of and go, yeah, it's jadeite. They're so lovely. I tell you what, let's treat you. Whilst we've got the puffy rounds, the coins, let's treat you to the squares as well. And they're similar, but they're different. These are like cushion squares to me. See, they sit so well. How many of these we got, Phil? Not many. Oh, exactly a year ago. Where are we today? It's the 17th. A year and a day ago these were seen. 16th of November. Last year was the last time we saw the jadeite puffy squares. Well, I've got the last 17. There's no significance to that whatsoever, but it's just a long time. But yeah, 17 strands remaining, and again, straight down on price. They look superb. Really nice for drop earrings. You can pop them on a head pin. Yeah. Yeah, dress them up, dress them down. I've got a smaller version of those. I'd love those to go with them. I'd love them all.
I know. I might have to make some purchases tonight. I've been pretty good the last week or so, ish. With not buying. I say ish, there's been a few orders, but you can't not though. You can't go a whole, well, I was going to say a month, you can't really go a whole week without, can you?
No, a week's pushing it.
Day?
Yeah. A couple of days maybe.
A couple of days max.
Yeah.
You can't not. I mean, as I said, we haven't seen these for a year. So when you do get the chance to grab them, they're the last 17 that we have right now. They are so lovely. I'm going to be looking at those, that's for sure. They're glorious. They do make such fabulous bracelets. I adore them, and I would go have it. Well, there's one coming to me, probably one coming to Katie. We might have one of the rounds as well, if there's any left. But certainly to enjoy. I mean, a terrific amount again on that strand, and I know we bring to you Jadeite, but not like this. We don't see this very often. Last time I went out a year ago. I don't want you to sort of miss these now and go, oh gosh, when are they going to be on again? And suddenly it's another year or another 2 years. Don't want that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 again. So another jam-packed strand full of gorgeous Jadeite. Well done on those. Get them checked out. Lots in baskets. So very, very best of luck indeed on those. They are fab. Oh, scrumptious. Right, let's do number 3. Now this is really different. This is really exciting actually. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Wow, brand new. 90 of them. See, instantly I can feel the excitement amongst us. When you see this chain is gorgeous. I've never seen a look like that before. That's beautiful. Really nice colour tone. It's this bronze plated. Love that. Oh. And it's, I think with bronze plate, with bronze, end of story, gold can be very rich and very luxurious. The white gold sometimes can be quite stark, and bronze is always warm. Bronze goes with absolutely anything, doesn't it? And it's your rectangular link chain. It's the bronze plated brass, and it's literally, it's £1.95 for a metre.
Imagine it with the tiger's eye and twisted in that twist necklace. Just twisted
Glorious.
round and then using it for the neckline as well.
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
That would work so, so well. In fact, if I do that and grab a strand of tiger's eye, you can see, oh my gosh, that looks lovely. Yeah, that's perfect combination, isn't it? That looks glorious. And of course, you don't have to use the entire 1 metre length. You can cut into that. And obviously, and if you cut in carefully, you can, the one that you've cut into, as long as you kind of open and close it like
a...
Yeah, you can use it like a door, well, as long as you open and close it like a doorway, like a gate, you can, it's not, you're not throwing one away.
No, but at that price I would be buying probably 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
Totally. £1.95 is ridiculous. And very workable, obviously. So if you want that in between tone, go for your bronze, because the gold can be very, in fact, if I bring the gold plated wire in, you can see the difference obviously to the bronze. So it's just such a perfect shade. Literally, it's that colour that goes, it's like your nude shoes that go with everything, do you know what I mean? £1.90, it's like your nude shoes, Michael. You know, your nude shoes that go with everything.
There's some shoes around here somewhere.
Are there?
Yeah, some leopard skin shoes.
Leopard skin?
Good
Very
with that.
They would go very nicely with that. Very nicely. Slippers down here as well, I think they're Zena's. Right, I'm joking. Right. We've got a stove shopper. Oh!
We have a stove shopper.
A stove shopper. Work that one out. I've been doing that all day, get my words back to front. Could also be called a showstopper. Coming up for you right now. It's going to be phenomenal. I think it's something you've probably not seen before. So get ready for this, because I think you're going to love it. So much going on in here. This is really quite fabulous. This is very, very, very inspiring to see, actually. First time I've ever seen this gem and ever held this gem. I've worked in the industry for over 11 years, and I think it's the very first time I've come close to this as a gemstone. As a gem. 24 carats of astrophyllite, natural astrophyllite, totally unenhanced astrophyllite. It is truly, truly amazing. Now, the only time I've ever gotten close to seeing astrophyllite is basically in pretty much a museum, and it's minerals. That's really the only time you will probably, if you're lucky enough, have ever come across astrophyllite. Generally, it comes to us as a mineral. that means not a gemstone, not able to be cut, faceted or worked with, a mineral. Very, very rarely do you see the opportunity to get this as a gem. It's like rare gemstones. Again, you may have heard of them, you may have not. Axonite, bastneosite, they're gemstones you generally may see as minerals, but to then get them as a gemstone, you are literally, the gong is at the top, you are literally getting something incredibly, incredibly fabulous here. But look at the patterns, almost like the texture that's within. Obviously you've got this lovely polish, but these wonderful sort of inclusions that you're seeing within the gemstone really make it what it is. And can you see how they're kind of metallic? You've got these wonderful sort of metallic inclusions within the gem that just glitter. You look away, actually that's going to look lovely with the bronze, the bronze that you've just had, the bronze chain, because you've got those little bronze flashes that are coming out of the gemstone. That would look really nice together with that. This is a Russian gemstone. There's various different locations for astrophyllite, but it was originally discovered in Norway many moons ago. We're talking sort of late 1800s, around the 1850s, but very, very few chances, as I say, have I ever had the chance to see this. It's a gemstone that interestingly, it depends what you believe, obviously a gemstone that people refer to as a tranquil gem, a gem of honesty. Some people say it's a gemstone that helps you sort of move yourself forward in life or finding life's purpose, but either way, it's the rarity and the beauty, but these wonderful, wonderful patterns. Even if I spin it round, you can see them perhaps even more so on the back. There we go, look at that. You can kind of see almost what looks like metallic sort of ribbons that are running through the gemstone. It's really interesting. Even just as a cabochon like that, maybe you've got a little sort of area on your shelf that you devote to cabochons, to interesting gemstones. I know some people do that, have little display cases full of these sort of gems. That's an interesting one to have. It is, and you can look for it, you can search for it. Very often you'll find, well not very often, but if you do come across, oh, it looks amazing, you really need to see this. If you come across astrophyllite, it may well be that you find it in a darker stone. It's not kind of this white body. If you do find the white body like that, you can pay some higher prices. What we're going to do for you, I've had a good look around today, is just brilliant on this, specifically for this carat weight. 24 carats of astrophyllite. It's wonderful. It's very, very different.
It's. I've never seen it before.
No,
never seen. I would be buying a few and maybe just keeping some, just for myself, just to say that I've got this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I
can't wait to have a really close look at it.
I'll pass it over in a minute. That's the thing, when you do look up close and personal, it's just every now and then you get a little flash. You've got what look like, literally, it looks like almost tiny ribbons of glitter, or you know when you get a little ribbon of tinsel, the tiny little ribbons of tinsel, it looks like you've got little sort of ribbons like that running through the gem, but they're metallic. You've got this lovely bronze or metallic that's in there. Very, very unusual as a gemstone though. So different, so stunning, almost sort of well, it's got its own markings, it's got its own character, its own personality, but just so lovely. And for a price like that at £9.95, I think that's a bargain for 24 carats of a very, very rare gemstone. Just literally pop that in your basket, but don't forget, do get your authenticity card with this. It's only 25 pence. That's not going to break the bank. If you're investing your time with us right now, if you're thinking of taking this gemstone home, then get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, depending on how many you're getting. Make sure you've got a certificate for each and every one of those beautiful gemstones. Really, really quite lovely. Very best of luck on that one. £9.95. Francis in, Peter and Sharon, Patricia collects in Yorkshire, Lanarkshire, Cornwall, Kent. Yeah, keep going, it's different. I mean, that would, for me, I would be setting that, I would be wire wrapping that and setting that as a ring straight away. Can you imagine the comments you get on that?
Yeah, and the conversations it's going to start, you know, and learning a little bit about the history of the gemstone.
Yeah. Really, very, very much so. It's glorious. So very, very well done indeed on that one. Keep adding that into your order because it's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. That's why we love it, isn't it? Well, I've got a star buy coming up for you now as well. This is like the night that keeps on giving. So a really, really fantastic strand coming up for you right now. You have some lovely, lovely colour here on this strand of Apatite. This is like pure, tranquil, tropical waters. I'm expecting to look down and see little fish within here. That's the kind of water, if people go on a holiday, they go somewhere fabulous, and you're not envious at all when, you know, you get a postcard from them, they've been to the Maldives or Fiji or Bora Bora or some, I've not ever had a postcard from any of those places. This is the kind of water, isn't it? That, we'll put it this way, that's the water, you get fine silica sand, and you look and you can literally see the tropical fish. Paradise really, isn't it? Paradise waters. So close. Bora Bora is the place I want to go to. I saw it on a programme the other day and just went, I ran to my husband and went, can we go there please? He's like, yeah, I'd love to. Won't be going next week. Looks big. Those kind of places always look so expensive, don't they? Beautiful, yeah. Really good. I have to say I was lucky enough to go to Fiji when I was travelling, but I was backpacking, so I wasn't living the high life at all. But you went by what they called the Bounty Island. Lots of chocolate bars available, but it's where they filmed the advert, and it literally was water like that, white sand. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And look at those colours. Just stunning. Graduated plain wheels, but it's this electric blue that you really only get from Apatite. But the really funky thing is here, it's the size of them. It's the size, because you can get 1, 2, sometimes 3 millimetres, but we're actually going really high here. 4 by 2 millimetres, really big sizes. And look how clear they are. No, okie doke, clear. A lot more affordable than I thought this was going to be. I thought 29. I thought you're looking at £19.99 at a push 14, £5.95. Slightly cheaper than a holiday in the Maldives. That's really good going, isn't it?
If anybody's doing any frozen type jewellery, that's the perfect colouring.
Yeah, absolutely perfect for Christmas.
Yeah.
Perfect for Christmas if you are doing those sort of Disney themed, those sort of inspired pieces. You know.
Some kind of icicle themed. You know, with the icicles, if you use a clear gemstone with it as well, that'd be
really
great.
Nice. Sort of like glacier blue.
Yeah.
Let it go. You can't let it go. You've got to grab it. £5.95 for sky blue Apatite is just wonderful. Really nice strand, and I'll show you the tassels because they're a bit electric as well. Aren't they a bit fab? Now that's a real. I would definitely want earrings out of those.
Yes, definitely. Love those.
They're so fab, aren't they? In fact, I'm just gonna do a bit of a. They could be party earrings. They could, couldn't they? I like those. Tassel earrings are so expensive at the moment.
They are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
Oh, I like those. Not wasted on the strand though, because that's not going to work. It'd be like a horse, it'd be like a bit. Right, thank you so much for bringing us all of these stunning gemstones. I've really missed them, and I'm delighted they are back on air. Thank you very much for that. I know, they're really wonderful, aren't they? Really glorious. You have some nice jewellery there. And the thing is, obviously, we joke about the tassels, but imagine a couple of those gemstones, then the tassels dropping down, then you've got perhaps a whole suite of jewellery to wear, matching bracelets or rings or your necklace. You're going to look a little bit fabulous.
A bit more than a little bit.
A little bit, and £5.95. I'm loving that price, phenomenal. Absolutely wonderful. Grab 2, grab 3, absolutely, go for it. Kay, I've got a collector grabbing 2, I've got Jill grabbing 2, Elaine, Eunice, Andrew, Belinda, Kaylee, well done, my darling, congratulations. What a price that is. And I know at the moment, obviously, we're all being a bit sort of conscious of Christmas, gradually starting to buy all of our prezzies for Christmas. But at £5.95, there's got to be a place and a space, surely, for a strand like that. Has to be. I mean, you could make 2 very lovely bracelets from that, easily. And for £5.95, that's kind of Christmas prezzies sorted, isn't it? Big time. I'm just thinking about that myself now. That is lush. So, so wonderful. You could actually, the tassels would be nice on a little bracelet, wouldn't they? Just to have those as almost like a finishing point or a little connector or like a little charm. Wonderful. We like to embellish, don't we? But Deborah, well done. You've grabbed a couple of those as well. Belinda joins us. Very well done. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you there as well. That colour is so tranquil, so pure, so gorgeous. And what a wonderful price that is. £5.95. Unbelievable, really, for sky blue. Really, really lovely to see that colour and that quality. Nice to see them back. 29cm strand, so it's a really nice sizable strand actually. Even an 18cm strand for that price would have been wonderful for this gem, but no, no, we have to do it the JM way, obviously, and give you the full 29 centimetres of that very high grade, a real sort of distinction of gemstones on there. You are doing well on this, congratulations. More collectors coming in, more people coming in and grabbing 3s and 2s of these right now. Hello Anne, nice to see you there. Julie in the Wirral, well done. Collector in North Yorkshire, been doing this all day. £5.95, well done. They're lovely, fabulous. Great colour, really, really great colour. Right, let's pop those down. And dive into, well, let's have some spaces. Oh, now actually, a little bit of gold in the neon, I think, is going to look so rich. So rich. And I'm a sterling silver girl. I like my sterling silver and my white gold, but I definitely have collected some yellow gold and rose gold pieces. Don't get me wrong, love a bit of platinum. But let me just bring the neon apatite back, because I just want you to see this alongside the gold of the spaces, if I can hold that up a little bit. Just beaming. Amazing lustre from those spaces. They're going to be wonderful. Right, let's pop those back. So let's pick one of these up. Have a look. So you've got the elongated, the square tubes on here. The gold plated, the 95 sterling silver still. So we're not talking your base metal. You've still got that lovely 95. They're really sumptuous. Very, very elegant indeed. And whether they're just sort of sitting on your bracelets, whether you're, imagine again the tassels that we've just had, a little spacer like that dropping down from your earring, and then you've got the tassels. Glorious. That, so 50 pence, well not even, 49p and a bit. So just less than 50 pence per spacer. But remember, it's the decadence of having 95 sterling and having the gold plating over those as well. You can certainly weave and stack those up as well, but look how lovely they are. Nice size as well, so you're actually going to be able to get quite some of the thick wire through there, aren't you?
They do look like they've got quite a good space in there to get. You could even get maybe a few cords through there.
I would have thought so. Does it say, yeah, so 10 by 2, so 2 millimetres on your tube. So yeah, you've got the opportunity to actually get quite a few threaded materials, whether it's your cord, whether it's your wire, actually through there. They might, just 2 of those on the end of a necklace, if you've maybe got a little bit of thread or a bit of leather cord, just to finish off by the clasp, one either side. It's little touches, it's little moments of embellishment like that that really do make that work. They look so lovely, and that lustre is remarkable. £4.95. Just go have them in your stash. Have them ready, because you never know. But they're certainly ready to reach for, aren't they? 0800 644 655. And of course, on the web, look at that lustre. They're like little bars of gold bullion. They're like gold bullion bars, aren't they? They are amazing. I guess that I've held a gold bullion when I was in India. I mean, they were really heavy. Really heavy, but you don't kind of absorb it at the time. It's like it's so bizarre. It's so weird. But I suppose you have different shapes of gold bullions as well. It was only a little one, but they are fantastic. I didn't put one in my backpack. No. I'm very honest. They are lovely. So 1 kilogram gold bullion at the Royal Mint is how much? £32,000 just over for a 1 kilogram. Wow. Wow, that's what a lot of people do, especially in India. A lot of people invested in gold. That's kind of what you did, isn't it? Amazing. 30, wow. Wowzers. We're all dreaming of that now. Rosemary, well done. You've grabbed a couple of those. Suzanne, Rosie, Sharon, Doreen, Anne, Elaine. Congratulations, ladies. Lovely, lovely job on those. Beautiful. We can pretend they're solid gold bullions, can't we? We can pretend. Beautiful. Right, let's pop those back in. And go for, this is a lovely little chain, really, really lovely. Not only actually the chain link itself, but I love what's going on at the back. So that's where I'm going to show this to you from. Because for me, anything with a little tag or a little bit of something just really, really sets it off. We all love the little silver heart tags. They were synonymous with a particular brand for quite some time, weren't they? But you can see on there, not only is it just a little bit of embellishment, it's actually quite functional as well, because you've got your little Italian stamp on there. So it says Italy and it says 95. But also, it's the slider. So you've got the Spiga chain. So it's the adjustable Spiga chain. It's 1 millimetre link, and you are looking at 20 inches, which is a really nice length again. So actually maximum extension is 51 centimetres or 20 inches. But if you're wearing a necklace that's maybe you've got a slightly higher neckline and you want to wear maybe a choker type necklace, or you've got pendant that you just want to get at the right length, this is where the beauty of the Spiga chain with the adjustability really matters, because if you hold that little tag and pull The little silver, actually that's really, I thought that was going to be a bit tougher than that. That's really nice. That runs beautifully. It's so satisfying. I've got one of these with the rose gold, and I love it.
Say, it's so
like a stress ball.
You could just sit. I sometimes my bracelet that's got the slider. Just sit and play with it.
I know. It's really, and you've got a little bit of silica in there. That's how it's hugging the chain. But it means that when it's made a little bit shorter on the neckline, it's not going to just suddenly drop and become long again. It does hold exactly where you want it to, which is really lovely. But imagine that. See, I always wear them back to front as well. I'm just a bit odd, but I just think it's a shame not to. Yeah. I mean, if you've got shorter hair, or you've got your hair up, you could obviously have that sort of cascading down the nape of the neck. That would look very sexy, wouldn't it? Very, very nice. See, look, how can you waste that? You need to see it. I love them, love them, love them, love them. So if you want to keep it as a necklace on its own like that, wear it back to front. If you want to flip it round, if you want to pop a pendant on there, also not a problem because it's sturdy enough to do so. So you can just wear that and pop your pendants on as well. But always great to have a good stash of chains. We always say this at Jewellery Maker, particularly if you're selling your jewellery, if you've got your pieces that you want to take to your jewellery fairs, if you sell your own creations, then just to have a nice stash of chains that are different, that isn't just the Spiga chain, you might have a box chain, lots of different chains, that to have the chance to add them on, or even to wrap them up in your cost price to sell a free chain, it's quite a good thing to do, isn't it? Yeah. But it's a lovely colour, It's a lovely variety, silver. So I like silver, but it's a nice variety because you've got the adjustability on that one as well. But really, really wonderful. Linda Leslie, congratulations. Leslie's grabbing too. Think of those for Christmas presents. I mean, that's basically done, isn't it? If you're maybe an approximate around the £10 mark, which we do sometimes with friends, I'm sure they'll forgive you for doing £11.95. And look what you get. Pop it in a little jewellery box. That's going to look wonderful.
Kind of day to night kind of thing. You could just wear it as a normal chain, a 20-inch, and then turn it round for the night. Whereas a 16-inch with that 4-inch drop down the middle.
Really nice. Yeah, really lovely. So if you've got your party pants on, ready to go, that's going to be the one to have, isn't it? £11.95. Even if you're looking at it now going, oh, I like the look of this. What do I? Then, what I was just going to say, then make sure you grab a couple. I think everybody has. Everybody so far that's checked out has multi-bought. We've only got 20 left. £11.95, Tyne and Weir, well done. And are we multi-buying? £11.95. It is one of those opportunities where you look back and go, I should have bought more of those.
Yeah, I always regret not buying more.
Yeah, because I always keep one for me, that's the thing. I promised myself, oh, this will be good for such and such. That'll be quite nice for a present for so-so. And the next day I'm wearing it. My husband's like, did you buy that for... Yeah, well, it's mine now. So £11.95, well done on that one. Keep adding that to your order. Congratulations. Right, box number 1. We have a box clasp. These are really lovely. The detail on there is fantastic. It's nice to just have a little bit of detail in your clasp rather than just throwing in a clasp and thinking, oh, that'll do. Make it very much a part of your design. Don't need to hide it at the back of the neck. This could be, again, perhaps on an asymmetric design. Imagine that with pearls.
Yeah, well, we've had the pearl knotting day this week. If you got your pearls and your silk for that, box clasp is really classic with pearls. It's beautiful. It's
lovely. It's got really nice design. You could go perhaps for maybe a little bit sort of Grecian looking, or you could go perhaps for a bit of a rose sort of design there, but certainly very antique because you've got the oxidisation process there. If I give that a little bit of a pinch, you will see how it works. That's a big box clasp. My goodness, that's really sturdy. It's hard to do when it's not on a piece of jewellery, actually.
Really strong, aren't they?
They are lovely. Lots of silver. So just give that a bit of a, you can see there, you give your box clasp, bit of a pinch, pop it in. Really nice. Lots of silver. It's 4.5 grams. Wowee. You can almost get a couple of those. If you can, get a couple of those, put them on your necklace, your bracelets, but so lovely. In fact, we're at that price. I'm saying grab a couple. Let's take the price down, and then that will kind of mean you can get 2. You'll see the maths in a minute. Thereabouts. So £11.95, and always nice to have ready in your stash for when you're making your jewellery, you're just getting ready to finish off your pieces, and rather than just perhaps put on a bog standard, maybe you're just going for a bolt ring clasp and you're thinking, I want something more, I need something more substantial, that's the one to go for.
Yeah. That would be great with your jadeite as well. The shape of it with the cushions.
Don't, because I need these. I need these.
I need them too. I need that clasp to go with them as well.
These work wonderfully.
Oh, that works perfectly.
How nice is that? How lovely is that? That's perfect. In fact, really does work. It really does work well. In fact, if I put it in the centre, can I do all of that? Imagine that sort of sitting in the centre. If I pop it on, Try hold of that, there we go. So you can see it on the jade. Just imagine you haven't got the gemstone behind it. So nice,
Yeah.
so nice.
I'd wear it kind of on the side.
Yeah,
yeah.
Same, yeah. Absolutely glorious. That's, so you need a couple of those because you need one on your bracelet and you need one for a matching necklace, big time. Knotted between the jadeite gemstones, then your oxidised vintage clasp in there as well. Beautiful, really, really substantial. 4.5 grams of silver as well. That's wonderful. Love that, congratulations. So much to do, so little time. Right, number 16. Beryl, look at these, lovely colours. Straight away I can see blues, I can see pinks, I can see greens, I can see yellows. Wonderful example of just all of these fruity colours, fruity and fresh. Beryl gemstones working hand in hand, singing in unison. 40 carats of multicolour beryls. Absolutely lovely on those rondelles, nicely faceted, so you've got a gentle piece of sparkle on every single one of the gems, but some nice colours. Obviously, if we think beryl, you think of blue being aquamarine, you think of perhaps the yellows of the heliodor, you do think of white beryl in there as well, but your morganite pinks, such a nice example. Emerald greens, obviously, but really, really lovely to get this kind of delicate pastel sort of tone going right the way through on that strand. So lovely, really, and does that work with every single skin tone? It's so pretty, so pretty. And £13.95, very nice price, but scrap it. Get rid of that price. We've done this pretty much all the... It is Black Friday today, isn't it, of course, so it's all about the deals. No, it's today, isn't it?
And I think some things start today until next Friday.
Oh, do you know what? I wondered about that. I was a bit...
Yeah.
Oh, I was a bit puzzled because I did go and have a little look. Oh, I'm a week early. I did go and have a look and go, oh, the deals don't look that different to me. That'll be why.
Yeah.
It's next week. Oh, next week I'll be going crazy then.
Yeah, I went a bit crazy this morning with the pre-ones, so...
You went crazy with the...
With the pre-Black Friday
I know.
deals, yeah.
Well, I need to clearly. That shows you the state of my brain right now. I'm a week out. £7.95. They are extending it all, though, aren't they? 0800 644 655. We never had it here in the UK,
Yeah,
though,
and then
did
you've
we?
got the Monday as well. Is it Cyber Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Is that the
It's
following,
just like
though?
Yeah.
If Black Friday's Friday next,
Yeah,
it'll be the following Monday.
yeah.
So 25th, 6th, 7th.
Yeah.
It's going to be a busy weekend here, isn't it, then?
It
Busy. 0800 644 655. Busy tomorrow. It's Panto weekend. I am gutted. Gutted I'm not here for Panto weekend. I said they've missed a trick. We could have done Jack and the Beanstalk, and I could have been the Beanstalk.
I could have been Jack.
You could have been
Yeah.
Jack. We should have started
Yeah,
it tonight, shouldn't we?
should have done.
Missed a treat. Derek, we just needed Derek here as well. Bless him. £7.95. When Derek and I stand up together at the desk, you can literally see the top of his head. £7.95. So lovely on that one. 40 carats. Congratulations. Caroline just joining us as well now. Wonderful work on the web on that one. JewelleryMaker.com, congratulations, they are so pretty. We've got rose quartz coming up. You could actually, if I bring the rose quartz and the jadeite, let's just have a bit of a fiesta here. The jadeite or the rose quartz. Rose quartz is still to come. So isn't that a nice combination? They look so lovely. That kind of brings everything together. I'd like that as a kit. They work really, really nicely together.
That would be an amazing kit.
Okay, we'll put in a call for Katie. Katie would like that as a kit, please. That'd be really scrumptious, wouldn't it? Lovely. We like those. We like those a lot. Right, let's squeeze in another star buy, shall we, before we bring to you our first kit tonight, which you are going to love, 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 love. Tourmaline, tourmaline. Have you seen the tourmaline? I am the tourmaline queen. It's my gemstone. It's the gemstone I've always loved. And I think you're about to see why, because they just all pop. Really intense colours right the way through. Love these. Oh my word. This is going to be so crazy low. Honestly. 40 carats of multicolour tourmaline plain rounds, 38 centimetre strand, 4 mils each. These wonderful raspberry reds. You've got the deeper purples. There's like indica-like tones in there. There's sort of tealy greens coming through. Some very, very fine and fabulous colours from that tourmaline strand. Totally unisex as well. Have we noticed that price that's just come in on screen? Yeah. That's almost worth a little bit of a tap of the wrist price, isn't it, that?
It is a little. Mm.
It is. I know it might be pocket money price, but that's a little bit of a naughty one, that is. He's done this all well, it's been all hour, to be fair. 40 carats for £4.95. Doesn't make me angry. I'm not angry, Phil. I'm just disappointed. It's the biggest put down ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not angry with you. I'm just disappointed. Oh, but not disappointed for everybody at home, because at a price like that, you'll be grabbing 2 or 3 of those. The colours are wonderful. As I said, unisex gemstone. You can make some lovely full-on necklaces or bracelets with cord, with the
that price, I'd buy 2 and kumahimo them into a nice chunky bracelet.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would work so well.
Yeah.
They're a nice size for that as well, aren't they?
Yeah, that size is perfect.
Oh, glorious. Tourmaline, the mixed colours that you get there, it's all in the name. The Sinhalese word tourmaline meaning mixed precious colours. Very, very beautiful. Julie, Anne, Kaylee, Sharon, if you're waiting on the web, on the phone lines, just pop them into your basket and check out on those. They are going to just give you so much. They're very easy to wear because they're going to work with everything. £4.95, you have a real collection of stunning, stunning colours right the way through here. £4.95. When do you hand over that £5 note? When have you done that today and gone, what have you got for it? Here you're getting an entire strand, just absolutely beautiful. 0800 644 655 on the phone, on the web. Add in your certificate of authenticity, of course, as well, because they are tourmalines. They are really precious gemstones. And I think sometimes when you see a price like that, you kind of, it almost does the gemstone a disservice because it's so low. You look at it and go, oh, that can't be that special then. Can't be that special. It really is. We can put it up. We can do it to £9.90. No, we won't do that. Wonderful colours. This is glorious. Can you imagine if we did that one show? £4.95. Oh, we're going back. We're going back to 9. Oh, it would go down well, would it? We can't do that. We wouldn't do that. Margaret, well done. People are multi-buying on that right now. Rightly so. Stunning colours. Really, really pretty. Very well done on that. Congratulations. I was looking at the tiger's eye because that could work quite nicely with some of the tiger's eye stones from the next kit. Very, very nice. Well done. They're beautiful. You can put it with so many different gemstones because you've got so many different colours. You might colour match on that. You might. I mean, I'm looking at that now. I don't know if you can see there's 3 there that are kind of very similar, sort of greeny shades, greeny blues. You've got one there, and one there. You might choose to sort of cut the strands, spread those out, and maybe match some of the pinks, some of the more sort of rubellite tones through there. Either way, that's your choice, but at £4.95, it's so worth doing. Worcestershire, welcome. Warwickshire, welcome. We can almost hand those to you on the way home. £4.95. I won't be doing that, but just I could do. JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations on the web for those. They are definitely worth seeing, aren't they? Definitely worth having with that variety of colour. True little rainbow of gemstones right the way across end to end. Really, really lovely. Quite magical. They're fabulous. Well done. 40 carats worth heading your way. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And it's like you've got a double rainbow there, isn't it? Does anybody know what the space, don't Google it, Phil, the space between 2 rainbows is called? Not a gap, no. I love you, Michael. It is called something. The space between 2 rainbows is called something. Oh, I'll throw it out there and see if anybody can guess. It's all right. That's all right. Don't you do it, Phil. It's cheating. Cheating. You want to know? It's a gentleman's name. It's called Alexander's Band. Don't know why. But it is called, somebody else can tell me that, it's called Alexander's Band. The space in between 2 rainbows. You know, you've seen 2 rainbows and you've gone, oh, it's called Alexander's Band. Don't know why. Don't know. But anyone who's called Alexander, you're between 2 rainbows. I think that's quite lovely. Yeah. We've got a lot, just random fact for the day, always learning. We've got a lot coming up. No, it wasn't a boring fact. It was a great fact. How rude. How
Very
rude.
rude.
Do you know what I mean? You try, don't you? I don't know. Mike tries. He's very trying. Right, we've got a lot coming up for you after the break. I've got some fantastic Morganite to share with you, which you're going to love. And the Tiger's Eye kit. It's called Twisted Tiger. Sounds a bit fab, doesn't it? Sounds like twisting. So that's coming up for you in the next hour. Lots and lots to share with you. You're going to love the designs that Katie's done. So don't go anywhere. And also, of course, tonight, 9 o'clock, we've got the Peacock kit. It's amazing. You're going to love it. So don't go anywhere because we're straight back at the other side of this. Grab yourself a cup of tea or a gin. It's gin time. It's 7 o'clock. And we will be straight back with plenty more deals, fabulous gemstones and lots of steals. So see you in a second.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Morganite, more. We love a bit of Morganite. Welcome back to the show. I've just adorned myself. I should have done this earlier on. Adorned myself with tiger's eye bling. I'm loving my drop dangly earrings at the moment. Yeah. Is it because it's festive time?
It is.
I love the feel of them as well. Gorgeous. Before we do the kit, we are going to bring to you some Morganite though. Perfect colour. I'm a pink girl. I like my pink gemstones. I like pink. End of story. Anything I buy, I'm always like that. Do they have it in pink? I was looking at new headphones the other day. Do they have them in pink? No, so I didn't buy any. I'm literally, I could live in a pink bubble. These are so special. 75 carats of Morganite, top grade. Look at that colour. Totally natural as well. And they are Brazilian beauty queens. I mean, the very paradigm of pink perfectione in terms of what you're seeing here. 75 carats and just so well known, so well loved. A gemstone we've been seeing for many, many years. And I mean, Tiffany & Co named the gemstone in 1911. They named it after JP Morgan, hence the name Morganite. But it's had such an affinity with the big brands for many, many years. And actually very big prices as well, generally, because it is so relevant, so fabulous. And you can see there, the grading is gorgeous, but the colour is seriously fabulous. And although I would call it, I'd almost say it's a baby pink, but I don't mean for it to sound pale and shy and retiring. It's not. It really is kind of like that ballet slipper pink, but it's got such a luster. It's got the most wonderful polish. They are so impressive, and I love the size gradient you've got going on here. And that lovely tassel as well. So you've got those big sort of feature Morganites in the centre and the smaller ones right the way at the back of the strand. Straight away, I would grab at least the centre 3 big gemstones for the centrepiece in a necklace. I would want totally a full suite of Morganite. And it's not, you don't even need to sound opulent or ostentatious or greedy. You've got to do it. They're so gorgeous. You're going to need these. There's 28 centimetre strand. See, I love this straight away. Don't you think that's just a cracking price?
Oh, wow.
They're not stopping there. This is Morganite treat night. Friday night is Morganite treat night. That is unbelievably beautiful and a fabulously exciting price tag, because it means we can all grab them. £11.95 for 75 carats. What a colour and what a price.
Absolutely beautiful colour. It's that elegant pale pink, isn't it? It's got, to say it's pale, it's got that intensity of the pink as well in it. It's so elegant. Like you say, like the ballet slipper.
Yeah. You know exactly what colours to expect, don't you? If you say ballet slipper pink, or think of your little sort of pink tutu, your pink leotard it's that colour, isn't it? And obviously you think of the ballet slipper, ballet, you think about elegance, you think of grace. So stunning, so stunning. But I just love that. £11.95, 75 carats of Morganite. And those plain rounds are just so pretty. And I think with pearls, if you've got some, maybe even the little seed pearls against them would look gorgeous. Actually, I've got to grab the silver strand with the pearls that's coming up later.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Those pearls are wonderful. Even if you just sort of took the little pearls, had a little section of pearl right the way through. I mean, you can do whatever you want to, obviously, but they work so well together. But what a wonderful price. You can pay some pretty high prices for high quality and high grade Morganite. Hello Corinne. Corinne says that's an OMG. I've got to shop when I wasn't going to buy anything. We know your pain. We feel it. We're here. We can see everything. It is one of those though, isn't it? And we all try and do it. We all try and sit on our hands and go, no, I'm not going to reach for the cut. I've got to do it. I've got to grab it. But at least you know you're getting something really beautiful and really fabulous. And I know you're going to have a lot of fun. And that's a really joyous strand. So I'd say that's a not to be feeling guilty about purchase, quite frankly.
No. That's one of those that you want to see people open the package, don't they? And just go, oh, that gasp, that intake of air,
Yeah, and how lovely if you're making jewellery from this for Christmas and you're sitting there watching them open their presents and seeing their faces, seeing, you know, your daughter's face, your granddaughter's, a friend that's close to you, seeing their face. If you've put the time and effort to go into creating a piece of jewellery from that, to see the joy on their face, I think that's just, it's priceless, that is, isn't it?
Absolutely priceless, yeah.
Really magical. So very well done on that one. Nice treat. Well done. Gorgeous. Right. Oh my word. I can't wait to do this strand. I'm having the jadeite. That's done. Going to pop a Morganite in there. I'm like, yeah.
I need to touch
We're going to have a tug of war with this one, I'm afraid. Oh my word. Right, this is incredible. Can I just say, I don't know what to do with it because there's so much you can. Right, I've wrapped this around a little bit. These, you know I love spinel, you know I love black spinel, but when it's coated and you get this, look at this, mystic coated black spinel, look at the length of the strand. 98 centimetres. Love it. I mean, all sorts of weird noises, but it's just it's so scrumptious. So scrumptious. Isn't that amazing? And that's what I would do. I would literally wrap that around several times and make the most stunning bracelet. And then I would come straight back in, grab another, because look at those tassels, I wouldn't waste those. And I would make an amazing necklace with that. and drop that to have a big sort of lariat style tie necklace. Look at this. I'm just going to, might take me a minute to unravel because I have twisted it a little bit. But it's just the fact you've got so many faceted, micro-faceted spinel gemstones. Oh, I've proper knotted this, haven't I? But that's what you could literally, do you know what? You could literally tie that. If I haven't got my tigers on, let's do it. I'll bring it back in a tick. You could literally just tie that a few times and have that as a fabulous neck.
You could maybe wrap it around and then just let these two just hang. Yeah.
Like a scarf, a scarflet of sparkle.
That is amazing. And
it's nearly my wingspan. 98 centimetres. Look at the length of that. Could play hopscotch or skipping stuff with that, not hopscotch. They are so, oh my word. This is just glorious. Mike wants to know if you could fish with it because it would sparkle. Very probably. They are, look at the graduation on there as well. You can see the difference. You've got the smaller ones, they're the larger ones, that strand there. Look at that sparkle, that is serious sparkle.
That's very serious. Oh.
Are we buying these as well?
Absolutely.
How many have we got, Phil? Ooh, 55. 55. £12.95. They look like they're covered in sequins. Literally look like they've got hand-sewn sequins all the way on that strand. 98 centimetres. Joy, well done. Leslie, congratulations. Heather, Alison, Jennifer, Collector in Angus, Perth and Kinross, Cambridgeshire, Kent, North Yorkshire, Cameron back in, Emma, well done. I'm literally in love right now with that. Big drop earrings that just... I would get that strand, that would be one of those strands you get at home and go, oh, I don't kind of want to make that, don't want to make that first snip, but at the same stage, I've got to go for a mega bracelet with that. Have to. I would make, if I strand it right, if I just use this entire strand, okay, not quite, so what I would do, because I want a bit of, well, I could, no, let's have a bit looser. If I did it like that and had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands, comfortable, you know, not really like cutting off the circulation, but if I had 5 strands going around my wrist, I haven't got any abnormal size of wrist, my hands are big, but my wrists are pretty normal, that would still give me just around 5 inches, so just over 12 centimetres, about that. Still left. There is enough there to add pieces into your neckline pieces. You could definitely add those into earrings. Seed beads.
Oh, with your seed beads, they would be amazing.
Wow, you could live the dream on seed beads with those, couldn't you? These are flying out. These are flying out. Lots of people checking out. 20 in baskets as well. Got to hurry up on those. So if you were to take, oh, look at this. Can you see here? If I put my hands there and there, you know we said that they're graduated, there we go. That is, can you see the next one out is smaller? Are you seeing that? So that is just literally, put my thumbnail in there and there. That's your centre strand. That's the centre of the lot. So you've got an inch or so. That's your centrepiece. That's your necklace. That's your piece for your necklace if you wanted to. How cute are they? Oh, I love them. They are absolutely adorable. 20 in baskets sitting there. They won't be there, I promise you. Patricia's just checked out. Dorothy's just checked out. Cheshire's checked out. Put my teeth in. Collector's just bought 2 of those. I've got Samini joining us, Elaine joining us, Isabel. Pop them, yeah, pop them in your basket, absolutely. But you need to be checking these out because I'm telling you now, Katie and I are going to be checking these out as soon as we can as well. They are so lush. Let me give them a twist again. See, that for me. You could make a wonderful woven stretchy on that as well. Absolutely. Glorious.
Yeah.
I want to go out and party in this. They are lovely, aren't they? Look at those. You could, if you got 2 of those, you could make 2 sort of, if you've got a strapless gown and you wanted a bit of sparkle, you could make your straps out of those. Yeah. They would look rather glorious. Oh, they're just amazing. I love them. Sarah's checked out. Well done. Elaine's checked out now as well. Congratulations. You see, if they're in your basket, they are not going to be there long at all. 45 carats. And think of the work that's gone into this strand. 98 centimetres worth of faceting and those gemstones, of the micro faceting that's happened. They're all done perfectly. They're all drilled right the way through the centre as well. I love them. I love them. I want to get my dancing pants on and get that. They are just so phenomenal. Well done on those. Congratulations, Worcestershire. I can't speak, so I wasn't Worcestershire. Very well done indeed. Even as a ring, even giving, I mean, there's just, I love the colours. You've definitely got those kind of peacock hues in there, haven't you? 30 in baskets now. Pretty nice ring and bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, love them. Love them, love them, love them. Just a couple of drops. If you've got a couple of those remaining on earrings, they'd look fantastic. You could set them on a head pin actually and have them on a long sort of rigid drop.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So that's jadeite, spinel, okay. Adding them all in, adding them all in. Oh, right, we're just going to sneak these in as well, then we're going to go over and see our Katie. Let me put these on the desk. Okay, so cabochons. Ooh, like that one. Ooh, like that one. That one's nice as well. Got some very nice shapes here. Not really. Not really. There's not any I don't like in there. Couple of lovely ovals, elongated ovals. In fact, look at that. I'm going to stand that on its end. That's a fantastic funky shape, isn't it? Really like that.
I love that. I've just used one that shape in a shibori, in the centre of a shibori cuff.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And it's always going to work, isn't it, Labradorite? It's a big cabochon because you do get that in a Labradorescence. It's always going to catch the light. Different shades. Now, I can't guarantee you these shapes. You might get rounds, you might get sort of trilliant shapes. I've got a marquise in here as well. But what I can say is you'll have 230 carats. Look at that one. That's a lighter one. That's really lovely. Looks like a little... Is it a stickleback that's got the metallic ness to it? A little stickleback fish that's called metallic. When you see the little tropical fish, and they've got that little I'm not up on my fish. You've got that little bit of shimmer, but really, really lovely. Now, how many's on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. You might get 7, you might get 8, you might get 6. You will get 230 carats though. I like the big cushion shape I've got in here as well. I would definitely grab 2, purely because I can't guarantee you the shapes. So if you grab 2, chances are that, well, they're not going to be the same. Do you know what's really lovely from this one? I'm seeing pink flashes in there. I can't guarantee you that either, but just in the bottom corner there, as I'm looking at it, from a big bird's eye view, look at the blues, by the way. Look at the blue there, and the blues there from the Labradorite. You've got some lovely little pinks in the corner. Can't guarantee that. Pink flashing Labradorite is ridiculous, and it can be really expensive. They all glitter. They all look wonderful, and even from the back, do explore them from the reverse, because they are absolutely glorious. I don't know if you can see. It's almost like brush strokes, like natural brush strokes within the gemstone. There, look at that, that's what I'm trying to show you. And it's still, you're not really seeing it like I'm seeing it from a bird's eye view. Can you see there's almost like pinky purples in there? So lovely. Oh, a guppy. A guppy has rainbow colours too. And a rainbow trout. It's not as nice as a guppy though, is it? A guppy sounds cool. I like that word, guppy.
Yeah, guppy.
A guppy. Oh, I'd like some fish. I had a goldfish when I was growing up, but that was it. That's the only pet I ever had.
Yeah, I used to have goldfish.
Goldfish. It didn't live very long. They never did.
Mine did.
Never survived long.
I had a
goldfish
goldfish for about 7 years.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I probably had 7 goldfish a year. They had a habit of popping. I don't know why. I've no idea. We'd come to, obviously Mum and Dad would clear them up and sort them out, whatever, and there'd be a new one there, but they would pop. I don't know why. Pop, as in... Pop. Don't know. I looked after the fish, can I just say? I do?
Sparkling water.
Yeah. Gin. Put a bit of gin in there, make them happy. No, I don't know why. We didn't do very well with fish. No idea. Maybe we cleaned them too much. You can get too clean water, can't you? Because then it's not really got the oxygen. And I don't. Didn't work out me and fish anyway. That's why I like cats. We are going to bring to you our first gorgeous kit now, including all of our glorious tiger's eye. It is called Twisted Tiger. Sounds like quite a funky tiger, doesn't it? Twisted Tiger. Sounds like he's out having a dance. Twisted Tiger. We've got some gorgeous pieces here. Am I trotting over, by the way? I'm trotting over, prowling over like a tiger. That I can do. Meanwhile, you can have a little look at the details for the first kit whilst I prowl over. Prowl over?
Prowl.
Is that right? I'm gonna whip your chair like a thieving tiger. Right, let's have a little look at what we've got then, shall we, in our Twisted Tiger kit. I'm enjoying these, can I just say?
Good.
Very nice
Suits
to do.
you.
Like my little
They
earrings.
look really nice with your outfit, actually.
Thanks, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
I did it on purpose. So Twisted Tiger, it's very nice to see you by the way. Twisted Tiger kit, including the twister tool. We are going to show you the twisting, twister. It's a tongue twister as well, isn't it? The twister tool. We will show that to you in a moment, but have a little look at some of the pieces of jewellery first of all. We can start with the pendant if you would like. So, I mean, that cabochon is divine.
Yeah.
I love the way you've set that.
Yeah, it just needed a really elaborate setting with having the black and the gold together. It just works perfectly.
It's an amazing combination. You can see obviously what Katie's done in terms of the necklace there, using the twisting tool. Bringing the two together, and the wire around the cabochon is so intricate. It's so beautifully done. I mean, and it's that professional finish as well, isn't it? I think that's what obviously a lot of us are always looking for.
Yeah.
You've got that real professional finish on there. It looks phenomenal. The bail, everything's amazing. And obviously, you've got a really big, powerful cabochon right in the centre there as well. It's a great kit. It's a great kit. You've got 3 strands. You've got a couple of big cabochons. You've got the wire. You've got the tool in there as well. So much. But let's start. Do you want to go through the wire part first of all? Ooh. Right. So let's have a little look what we've got here. Obviously, lots of wire for a start off. Lots and lots of wire. I think what's really nice as well, if I put those sort of back to back or bottom to bottom, depending, you've got 2 of the black wire in here. You've got the copper wire, the black coated, silver plated copper wire. There's 10 metres there, and that's 1 millimetre. So that's going to be a lot of your structural wire, isn't it? Because it's larger. Then you've got just over 27 metres, just over 27.4 metres of the artistic wire, and that's 0.4. So, and obviously you've got, if you're weaving or wrapping, that's the one.
Weaving and your wrapping wire,
Yeah, that's the one to use. But so nice to obviously get the black wire, especially when you see it against the gold, because it looks phenomenal. I mean, that's always a really, look at that contrast. Yeah. It's divine. Absolutely divine. So you've got 2 what's my word? Lots.
2 lots.
Lots. It's not a very beautiful term, is it? Yeah. So you've got 2 lots of the gold there. So you've got 10 metres of the black copper wire. You've got 10 metres of the gold copper wire, 0.8. And is it 0.8 and 0.
It's 0.8 and 1 mil, I believe. 0.8
and 1 mil, is it?
Yeah,
yes, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong bit. So much wire on my screen. So again, you've got the difference in the gauge there, which will mean you can do different things with the wire. Then you've got another little reel. It's kind of like a wheel, isn't it? Which is your 0, there you go, that's your 0.4. That's what I was looking for, that's why I was confused. It was on the side. Ruth Linnett, easily confused. That would have been in my school report. So that's your wire to start off with, and then, that was never on my school report, can I just say? It wasn't. I was a top student. So then you've got your tool as well. So you've got your wire twisting tool here, which Katie is going to show us in a second how you use that. Obviously that pops onto the end, but again, Katie will take us through that in a second. So that's the wire twister tool. So you've got all of those elements. So you've got 5 lots of 5 lots of wire, and you've got your tool as well. Really handy tool to have.
Really handy to. Yeah, I didn't actually have this tool. I have no idea why I hadn't had it before, because I will use it always now.
Yeah.
I used to twist things by hand and all sorts, so that is just a lifesaver.
And so, does it take the time out? Does it make a more professional finish?
Professional finish, even finish. It's so quick and so easy to use. Really, really simple to use.
Fabulous. Well, we're going to have a little look at how we use that in just a second. But that's all of your wire, and of course if you're looking at the wire twisting that's happening there on the necklace, you've also got it around the pendant on there as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
We'll have a look at that so you can see that all the way around. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, so I've just wrapped onto the twisted wire to bezel set.
Yeah.
With the other gemstones.
So if you don't quite know how to work with your cabochons, that's a way of actually setting them in when you haven't got a drill hole or anything like that. Sarah in Suffolk says, "Hello JM, bear with me. Katie will get me. I'm so making a gold and black rat next week. The black and gold looks awesome. A black and gold."
She makes the most beautiful rat-inspired jewellery.
Oh wow!
She makes these gorgeous wraps with gemstones. She's fantastic.
Oh, my husband would love that. He loves. He used to have wraps when he was.
No,
when
she's got
he
lots
loves
of
them.
wraps. They're all gorgeous.
Oh, we need to see some pictures of these.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, let me. Oh, nice. I need to make some cats, don't I? Really?
Yes, you do.
Some wire cats. Don't know how they'd pan out, but maybe we might give it a go. Oh, well, there you go. The black and the gold's going to look fantastic. Little black rats. Very exciting. Very exciting. So all of that, $29.95. Loads and loads of wire and your tool. And don't forget, once your wire's gone, and that's going to take you quite a fair amount of time to actually use all of your wire anyway, but once your wire is long gone and used, your tool is never going to be. Your tool is going to be there forever and a day. So it's about kind of putting that in your stash of tools, in your kit, and then what you can create is about having different textures, having different ways of working with your wire, and that's going to be the tool to have. Should we have a quick look at that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we?
Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
So when you get your tool, it will be in two parts like this. The little perspex part and here. You need to take the screw out of the end and pop this little plastic part in between the two washers and pop the screw back on.
And
job done.
dead easy to do.
Yeah, job done. Okay.
Yeah, nice and simple.
So, and it will look like this afterwards. Okay. So to add your wire to it, you'll see it's got 5 holes, so you can use up to 5 strands. And I'm using the 1mm, so you can put quite a substantial wire through it.
Nice.
And if you think you're just kind of doubling up your wire every time you make a twist, so I'm actually going to use 4 here. So I'm popping the wire through one of the holes, probably about a couple of inches, and then pulling it back up and giving that a little twist. Don't have to be neat or anything about this piece.
So that's just locking it into position.
Yeah, locking it into position. And I'm going to do the same opposite.
So going in the same way?
Yeah, I'm actually using one long piece of wire. If I just move that there, because this is the bit where we're going to hold on. So
yeah.
Okay. So and then we're just going to pop this up and give this a twist. Yep. And I'm going to use some gold and pop that in between. So about the same, and make a little twist.
Hence the whole twisted tiger.
Yeah, it fits in lovely.
Method with our map.
Okay, and then the opposite side, pop that up and give that a little twist. Okay, and then what you need to do is at home find a door handle or a Ruth.
It can be useful for 2 minutes.
Yeah, just find something that's a sturdy point, so just hook that onto.
I'm a sturdy point. Haven't been described as that before, but there's always a day.
Yeah. So if I'm going to use a Ruth because I don't have one of those.
A sturdy point.
Yeah. So
or a door handle.
What you need to do is you hold this little black part of the handle here, and you hold this part in the middle here. Now this bit spins.
Oh.
Okay. So, and all we're going to do is we turn the handle and hold the middle still, and the wire will start twisting. You need to, if you can feel that I'm just giving that a little bit of tension.
Yeah.
So
like
you don't want to, yeah. So, and all we do is twist and twist and twist and twist.
Let's twist again.
So.
No, I'm joking.
I stopped there.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
my fingers.
Yeah,
That's
and it
cool.
creates this beautiful even twist. Now when you let go, it will just go back a little bit, just because it's just pulling on the wire. And then we can let go.
When I let go, it's not going to go dong.
And then all we do is we cut it off of here.
That looks so good.
Okay, so try and cut one at a time, don't try and be clever like me. Yeah, cut it off at either end. Okay, at this end I'm going to cut it there because I'm going to use those wires. Okay. Yep, so at the other end what I'm going to do is kind of untwist it a little bit just so that I can make them a little hook or clasp or whichever I'm going to do. Okay, so just untwist that a little. And what I did was, because you don't want too many wires making your hook, you just want it to be nice and secure and easy. Just choose one of your wires. Use your nylon jaw just to straighten that out, and that wire's great, it just straightens back out. Yeah. Lovely. And then all you're going to do is pop a wrapped loop in this end. So turn it about 90 degrees, take that wire around and then over, just moving those out of the way. So just make a little wrap loop at this end. Okay, take a little bit more time than me here, yeah. So, and just give that a little nip in. So we've got a little wrap loop at this end. And then all we're going to do is kind of just wrap these around just to finish them off. So wrapping that one around, taking that nice and neatly in and just making sure that they're all finished off as neatly as possible. And then at the other end you can either just put another wrapped loop or a little hook, and you can make your little torque necklaces really easily. And you'll find, because you've now got, this is now like a 4mm
It's lovely, that
wire,
is. Yeah.
so it's really strong, and then you just bend it round and get it to the length you want.
And of course, once it's there, like the necklace, it retains that memory, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's going to retain that memory. And you can go from 2 wires up to 5 wires.
Yeah.
And you could, like I said, you can use the 1mm in it as well. Any gauge up to that. Okay.
And as you were starting that, as you were sort of, I kind of wanted to look at making a ring tree. You know the ring trees you get? You can make something fabulous with that brain sticking.
Yeah, I can't
That's amazing. I need one of those.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you, darling. So get part one. Get that. You need that in your life. Simple as that. Loads of wire there. And then you need your gemstones, obviously, to be able to finish off and complete these fantastic designs. So the Twisted Tiger Part 2 includes your red, yellow and maple tigers. I got 3 fantastic strands there straight away. Your larger one is faceted. Your 2 additional ones, your smaller ones aren't. They've just got the polish. And you've got those fantastic sizes. So you're looking, you've got 150 carats of yellow tiger's eye rounds. They're the 8mm. 25 carats of the maple. And then you've got 274 carats of the plain rounds there as well, which are the 10mm. Oh, should I have 4? Hold on.
A strand over.
Oh, do you know, I whipped one, didn't I? It's all right, Michael. I'm on it. Sorry. Look at me being cheeky, you see? Look at me being all sneaky. Yeah, because I was just thinking, so where's the faceted one? And then you've got... Right, so that's the faceted one. Let's start this again, shall we? Let's rewind. Let's edit that out. So there's your faceted rounds. They are 8mm. That's 150 carats of yellow tiger's eye. Then you've got 25 carats of the maple tiger's eye. That's going to be one of the that's the cabochon, isn't it? That's the cab. Sorry, I was going to say because that's the same colour. There we go. Actually, that's a wonderful colour.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Really rich. Really rich, more of a, well, there's more red sort of coming through there, isn't there? So that's your cabochon, which is 25mm. Then you've got the yellow tiger's eye cabochon. There we go. So you've got 25mm round on that. Then you've got your 3 strands, and then big gemstones on your 3 strands there. So they are beautifully done. You've got the 4mm, you've got the 6mm, you've got the 10mm. So 4 strands, not 3, as I was trying to give you. But the maple colour's lovely, and the yellow's gorgeous, and they all work. They all work really well together, don't they?
Yeah, that's why I just kind of when I saw the twisted tiger theme, I just needed to twist them together.
Yeah, it looks spectacular. Yeah. That's so successful. It's a lovely necklace. So all of those together, this is just wonderful. £21.95, 4 big strands, 2 wonderful cabochons, and look at all of the different designs that Katie's created. 2 beautiful big pendant necklaces, that massive centrepiece necklace. You've got 2 bangle bracelets, you've got 3 rings, 2 pairs of earrings, because I'm wearing some obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of jewellery. That's quite incredible. That looks, I love that colour. It's like almost like a mahogany, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the gold looks phenomenal with it, and you can see the way that we've used, or that Katie, I clearly had nothing to do with it, that Katie has twisted that wire, and it's keeping its form beautifully. And you need that, because it's a big gemstone, it's a big centrepiece, so you're going to need something quite substantial to actually drop that down from. Lovely dangly earrings that I'm wearing. Like those, but so much from just £21.95, literally 10 pieces of jewellery. Well, the easy maths on that. There's no way you're going to be selling anything, even the small, even the smallest ring. I'm picking this one up because I love this. That is not a £2.19 ring. No, that would be no. I'm not going to insult you. Shazza said, "Good afternoon, Ruthie, Katie, and fantastical JM team. Hope you're all going good, dolls. Love you always," from Shazza. Ah, that's a nice message. Very bubbly and buoyant. We like that. We're all good, thank you. I hope you are as well. This is cute. Right, let's have a little look at the ring actually. Whilst we are there, we're going to do a quick demo of the ring for you. It's a very, very nice piece indeed. Oh, I've scratched my nail varnish again. Oh, I can't be doing with that. Right, so show us. Have a little look at the. That was very. Show us. Do a demo.
Crack that one.
Let's. And don't dawdle as you go. Right, let's have a little look.
So
at
we're
the
going to
ring.
do the weave around the ring shank to start with. Okay. So I'm using the 1mm gold for the centre of the weave, and I'm going to be using the 0.8 at either side of it. Okay, all I've done is, because it's a soft core wire, it is a little bit, it's not bent, but it's not as smooth as it is as the other ones. And all I've done is run my nylon jaw pliers over it, and that actually work hardens it a little bit, makes it the softer wire a little bit easier to use when you're weaving, because sometimes when you pull it, it can kind of bend a little bit. So that'll it'll help you just working the wire, or just if you haven't got the nylon jaw pliers, just work it in your hands for a couple of minutes. Okay. So we're popping our weaving wire underneath, and I'm using the black, so we get that gorgeous kind of tiger stripe look on it. So that's underneath, and we're just going to do 3 wraps. So 3 wraps just to secure. So 1, 2, 3. Just pushing it up slightly with your thumbnail each time. And now you'll find your wire is on the underneath. So a wire's coming out on the underneath at this side and the underneath at the top. And what you're going to do is we're going to pop our size 0.8 on top of it. So 1 at each side. Okay, so them first 3 wraps, we wrapped with quite a little bit of tension just to get a really nice neat wraps. Now the wraps that go over all 3 want to be close to your wire, so you're taking it around and making sure it's touching your wire, but not pulling them tight, because you need to be able to get back in between those.
Okay.
And you don't want your 3 wires, your 3 base wires to bunch together.
Yeah.
So we've gone twice over all 3, then we're going to come back up in between this bottom wire and the centre one. Take that up and give it a little push, and then we're going to do 3 wraps on the middle again. So 1, 2, and 3, just really nice. Don't take your time and make sure they're nice and neat, and give them a nice little push up in the middle. So these ones are the ones that are going to secure you slightly, not looser, but not as much tension wraps, and secure them and lock them in place. So that's 3 wraps on there again, and then we're going to come over the top and wrap over all 3 wires again. But again, don't pull it too tight on this section, so we're not bunching everything together. And then back again, it's just really repetitive over that central wire. Okay, if you find it hard to sort of figure out where you are, you can separate your wires, but do it gently. Don't pull it and make an angle on it, but just really nicely, just kind of separate them, but be kind to them. Don't bend them or anything, so you're going to distort the shape. Okay, so, and then 3 wraps. Like I said, we've already done 1, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you're going to continue that until you get almost the length of your ring shank. Okay. Okay. Because we're going to need to leave the gap that your gemstone fits in the centre.
And how would you measure that if you know that you're a P to Q, for instance, without obviously wrapping that around your ring mandrel? Is there a certain length, standard lengths for the sizes?
What you could do is either use a scrap piece of wire or a piece of string or something, and just wrap it around your finger, measure the thing, that's the size, and cut that piece so that you're measuring the whole piece, and leave maybe a centimetre, because we've got the, is it a 10mm or 8mm gemstone, just to fit in that little gap at the end.
Lovely.
There. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get our ring mandrel, or if you haven't got a ring mandrel, kind of a chunky permanent marker, that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, but something that you know is going to be around about your size. And you need to bring this around, so you can see we've got that nice little gap there that our gemstone is going to fit in, and we're going to bring the outer wires outwards. Not a great angle on them, just really gently work them around, just so that we're just going to work with these central wires for now. Okay, so we know that's going to fit. I would say that if you are using a ring mandrel and you're sizing it, it is going to get smaller. It's about a ring and a half size smaller because we're going to wrap around. Okay, so to fix in our gemstone, we're going to use one of these tiger's eye, and we're going to use one of these 1mm. We're going to pop it on either side, it doesn't matter. Okay, and lay it across. So it's sat in the centre there. Okay, and just to make it a little bit easier, we can get rid of these weaving wires as well. So just snip off those, nice and neat, so they're out of your way because you're not going to need them now, unless you decide to do some extra embellishment. Yeah. So I'm just going to take those off so they're out of the way. Okay. So just splaying them out a little bit more out of the way. And what we need to do is get a really nice tight wrap over this other side of the 1mm. So our gemstone's gone through here. Yeah. Oh, sorry, our wire's gone through that piece. And we're going to wrap over that wire there. Yeah. So this 1mm is wrapped over around the other side, and we're going to wrap that underneath, trying not to distort anything. Okay, so that's going to come right over and wrap it under there. So you need to take a bit of time and make sure you've got it as close as possible. Yeah. Okay, and then this wire is going to go across the front of your gemstone.
Useful.
Okay, so across the front of there. Just make sure you're not including any of these 8s. Okay, and then all we're going to do is wrap the other side. So we've got that swirl across the front of our gemstone there, and then over and through. And because this is a soft wire, it makes it very easy, really malleable. And then again over. Okay, so we've got 2 wraps on the side of there.
It's a beautiful finish.
And then what we can do is, making sure we don't cut this 0.8, is take that off just from the front there, and give that a little squish. There. And then at this side, we're going to find our 1mm wire, this one here, and we're going to wrap it again and wrap over just to make the kind of shoulders.
Such lovely wire, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great wire. Okay, and then over at this side, just a couple of times just to make it even with the other side. Okay, so take a little bit more time than I have there and make sure that you've got it as nice and neat as possible. So bringing that forward and cutting it on the front of the ring. And then all we're going to do with these 0.8s that are left, okay, so we've got the nice swirl there. If you find that you've gone across and it's gone more straight and you wanted more of that swirl, what you can do is, using your chain nose pliers, go in and hold the wires on the side. So if you hold the wire on the side there, and then just really gently kind of turn and kink it, you'll get that nice kink
really
back
nice.
again. Yeah?
Little wave.
Okay, so, and then we're going to take these and make them all about the same length, about 1 inch, just over 1 inch. Okay, so all about the same length. And then all we do is just make some little spirals and spiral them down to cover up any workings or whatever we've done. So just pop in your round nose pliers in right at the very tip, so there's nothing showing on the other side, and work that around. If you find that when you've done that first turn, if there's a little straight bit, this one's not too bad, but if there was a little straight bit that's not as round, just pop your flush cutters in and just nip off the very end, and it'll just make your little spiral flow a lot nicer, stop it kind of being a little oval. So just work it down as far as you can with your your round nose pliers.
A message from Maggie. Maggie says, I'm totally transfixed. Such a clear demonstration. Should be cooking the dinner. Don't worry about that, Maggie. It's mesmerising. I think I always go really quiet when you're doing your demonstrations because I literally sit here like you would think at home and like that, learning and watching. Yeah, she's good, isn't she?
Yeah, so I've popped that in and just pushed it down with my thumb just onto the gemstone, and then we'll finish off this side. So you can take your swirl in any direction as well. I don't like to be too uniform. Okay, so taking that down, that's quite nice and round, so we don't need to snip off the end there. So just using your wrist to turn it, and then once you get to that point where you can't turn it anymore, just popping your chain nose in and just
encourage it round.
Yeah. Okay, and then once you get down to the bottom, it's kind of stuck out at an angle there. So, and all you're doing is using your thumb and just pushing it towards the gemstone, and it just gives it a really nice,
beautiful
finish on the bottom there. Okay.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's fantastic. I'll do you a swap in a moment because that's slightly bigger. It's Ruth size.
Yeah.
Yay! Let's pop that one back. Thank you, my lovely.
You're welcome.
That's fine. Did I scratch you then?
No,
Sorry.
no, you didn't.
Right, so if you want to get involved in this tonight, the Twisted Tiger kit, you've got the wire. Obviously, part one of the kit, you've got the 5 individual spools of wire. You've also got the Twisted Tool kit in there as well. So that is the first part of the kit at $29.95. And don't forget that tool is brilliant, and that tool will stay with you for obviously forever, really. And very, very useful to have on that one. So, and then of course pick up your gemstones, pick up your tiger's eye gemstones on there as well. But very, very well done. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you, gorgeous. I shall keep these on for the next sort of 15-20, if that's all right. Right, on and gone. We're going to be quick. We're going to be speedy, and you're going to needy what we've got for you in these boxes. I just made that up. I just made that up. Was that right? Oh. Right, the wire that you've just had. If you've got anything left, which you will have. Can you see that? It's only small. Only tiny.
Wow.
I know, isn't this gorgeous? Probably one of the biggest ones I've had. A 160 carat red jasper faceted pear-shaped cabochon. It's huge. That's glorious. It's kind of an egg shape, really, isn't it? 40 by 60 millimetres. Huge. Love this.
I would definitely use the black wire with that.
Wouldn't that look amazing?
Oh, it looks so classy. Yeah.
Use the tool that we've just had.
Yeah. Make a beautiful black talk for it. Use the black wire to wrap.
Really cool. You've got to have that. Add it onto your order. And if you've not yet ordered the kit, order the kit, get the wire, get the black wire in there, because that is going to look amazing. In fact, I wasn't going to take my necklace off just yet, but I shall, because you need to see this. You need to imagine this on the neckline or on a real beautiful big sort of centerpiece, maybe on your shibori as well. Love that colour. Oh my gosh. No, $3.95. It's massive. How cool is that? How amazing. And of course I'm doing it like that because that's a pear shape. Turn it the other way. You don't have to have it with the point of the pear. You can be different. You can be controversial. I can imagine that maybe on your backing fabric, making something amazing.
I'd make like a beautiful empress seed bead embroidery piece with that as your huge focus, and maybe some tassels off of it. Yeah.
Glorious. You can really go to town on that. Would be a real feature. Not too big for a big sort of focus on the wrist either, if you wanted to. But 160 carat red jasper with that black wire, that is going to look absolutely phenomenal. $3.95. I'd just get it anyway, even if you wanted to have it in your collection of cabochons. How stunning. I've got one of the, remember the big sort of purple organza bags?
Yeah.
I think I've got 2 of those at home, full of cabochons. Yeah. Literally, kid you not, I think I've got 2 of them, loads of different shapes, loads of different colours, and I do make pieces of jewellery with them. I sold quite a few of my big pendants, that's what I started to sell. And I got to a stage where I went, I just don't want to give them away. I like them, so yeah, I do, yeah. I haven't done one for a while, but yeah, I did. Yeah, in fact, I showed a photograph of one of my craft stalls not long ago, and it was, yeah, I did it. I can't say as I'm brave enough to do another outdoor winter one. Oh my word, I was frozen.
Too cold.
I was literally 2 hours. It was like, I think it was 6 till 8 or something. It was a Christmas one about 2 years ago. I layered up like the Michelin Man. I've never had so many layers on. I was frozen.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do them.
No, it wasn't a happy moment, let's put it that way. I was so ill afterwards. Literally had like 2 weeks of flu afterwards. I went, Oh, I can't do that again.
I don't do any outdoor ones now, just because
I can't.
when you've got jewellery bust, you only need a gust of wind and they're gone.
Had that. I also had some perspex signs with sort of who I was and all the rest. I was really proud of my photograph I had, standing there before I started everything, really nicely presented. I was like, oh, get me on my perspex signs, and then gust of wind, down they went. Spent all the night going, oh, it was freezing. What was that? What was it? I didn't hear. A whoop. Oh, right. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It was good fun, but no, not an outdoor one again. I need to be inside. And huge emeralds, huge emeralds. This is so lush. Look at the colours that you've got here. This is so. I've still got my old Facebook page with my designs. I don't use it really very much now. I still keep getting the odd like that comes up. And I'm like, how have you found it? It's not really live. I used to make quite a lot, but I liked my wire wrapping. That's where I started. I loved doing the wire wrapping of the big cabochons. Just loved it, and then bracelets and. I know. I'm just busy bees. And I'm not like the guest designers. I'm not that good. 165 carats of beautiful emerald nuggets. These are wicked. They're lush. Imagine just one of those in the centre of a bracelet. Imagine that with the black wire from the kit, and maybe you're doing a twisted bracelet, so you've got that on a rigid band, and it's $5.95 the whole strand of emerald, and you're on your stand, on your stall, you're selling just one of those emeralds on a bracelet. I wouldn't sell that at $5.95. Let's be honest.
You could do this design with that.
Totally.
Yeah, definitely.
As a ring, phenomenal.
Yeah,
That as a ring would look so beautiful, wouldn't it? With the technique that we've just learned. I mean, amazing. Jill and Stephen said, James Studio, fabulous design and demo, Katie. I loved it enough to give it a go. Thank you so much. Ah, that's a nice message.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, why not? Exactly. That's what it's about with Jewellery Maker. Give it a go. You've got absolutely nothing to lose, and you've actually got a heck of a lot to gain, because I think once you start, you'll find it so relaxing, so satisfying. And when you do start to make your pieces, even if you start to make them and you start to wear them yourself, once you start to get those compliments and the comments of, oh, that's lovely, where's that from? What a fantastic thing that is. It's so good for the soul, so amazing for the heart. And you'll get people saying, oh, could you make me one of those? And it will, it's like it's a snowball, isn't it? It's a little snowball, and gradually grabs more momentum. So give it a go. I don't think you ever fail when you're making jewellery. You'll have, and the only way you learn in terms of your techniques is by giving something a go and getting it maybe not quite right, or it turns into a happy accident one way or the other, and then you're trying it again, looking at the DVDs, following the Facebook page, looking at the tutorials. But I've never had anything that I've looked at and, well, no, I've had one or two that have been a bit, I've had a few moments with, but then you kind of they adapt, don't they? You kind of turn
you can always adapt them, and that's the thing when it is, especially wire and gemstones, you can take the wire off and use the gemstones again.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, and the price that we sell our wire at, it's
just, You've got enough in there to have a little bit of a play and to have a go. So well done, Maureen, Julie, Gertrude, collector in Cheshire, Oxfordshire, Derbyshire, South Yorkshire, Bristol. Well done. But that's an amazing strand of emerald. I mean, seriously, that's one to have. Loving that. I've got a lot to buy tonight. Just realising. Quite a lot. Don't worry, I've got my card handy. I'm going to be a busy bee. They are glorious. Very, very well done indeed on those. That's lush, fabulous. Right, add to your tiger's eye. Oops, as I smash them onto the desk. But totally different look to what we've had earlier on so far for you in the kit when we had the rounds, and the 3 strands that we had there, 4 actually, with the faceted, elongated, almost, I always want to call these teeth for some reason. Almost like the elongated teeth of the tiger's eye. They're so fabulous. Yeah, I'm glad my teeth aren't that colour. But 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. But you really see the chatoyancy on these. These elongated medium nuggets are so fabulous. And you can see the yellows, you can see the golds, the toffees, the caramels, the chocolates. These are all the kind of colours I like, really. Coffees, caramels, toffees, lattes.
Yummy colours.
You with me on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. I was dishing out the chocolates on the last break. We've got some more again. It's Christmas though, isn't it? We can eat them now. See, and do you know what? So many people I know at the moment are like, oh, I've got to be careful at the moment. But if you can't eat that, if you can't eat your chocolates and your naughty things now on the run up to Christmas, when can you? You might as well just go with it, I say. Go with it and indulge and worry about it in January. Enjoy life. And enjoy life with your tiger's eye. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
£2.95. Is that even right, Phil? It's incredible. £2.95 for all of those. 38cm strand. Surely, if you've got the kit as well, that's a huge no-brainer, isn't it? And look how many you get when you've got the nuggets like that on the strand. You get so many of them. With the black wire, that's going to look amazing. With the gold wire, that's going to look fantastic. But lovely drop earrings on those, where you can quite simply just grab 2 of those. They'll be slightly asymmetric, but how wonderful. Big feature necklace as well on that one. Very, very divine. Loads of you loving those. Well, I think a lot of people that have bought the kit are diving straight back in for that, because it's such a little add-on. It's got, so that really isn't going to touch the sides. That's just like, you just do that. You don't worry about that whatsoever.
Again, you could do the same design ring, but you'd just have your nice tiger's eye sort of set along your finger.
Really nice. Really different. Really, really lovely. Drop earrings as well are going to look fabulous with those. Good. I mean, that's kind of the price. That's kind of the price of a coffee, really, isn't it? In a lot of places, £2.95. When you're on the motorway, you nip in and grab your quick takeaway. £2.95. I know what I'd prefer. Janet, well done. Pat, loads of you multi-buying on this as well. I mean, that's kind of crazy not to whilst you're there, to be fair. Lovely, lovely colours. Karen, Sarah, Lynn, very, very well done indeed on that one. £2.95. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's me. And that wasn't even the star buy. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got brand new ruby coming up for you now as our star buy. A ruby, 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 ruby. Oh. These are so scrumptious, so scrumptious. Rubies. We've had that remarkable strand of emerald, and now we've got a fabulous strand of ruby. This is why I love what we do here at JM, because I don't think there's really any other place to go to for your gemstone strands, for your individual strands like this, where you are in charge and you are in control of what you create, yet you don't have to settle for plastics or anything like that. You are using real gemstones, real gems that are the big precious fall. I am loving the colour here, and I don't even need to look. I know Phil would correct me, but they're natural. You can tell straight away. It's this intensity, this saturation of colour that's beating out of the gemstone that is just absolutely perfect. They're like the richest, deepest cranberry. They're like the most full-bodied Cabernet Shiraz. They are just breathtaking. 100 carats of rubies. These spectacular plain drops. Do you know what? If you'd have gone into one of those gemstones and added in a little cleft in there, that would have been a puffy heart, wouldn't it? So stunning, so gorgeous. I've got to get the emeralds out again, because I'm just thinking about those together as a combination. A little bit unusual, maybe, but look at that. That's 2 strands. If you've got the emerald, get the ruby. 2 strands to have, to work with. I don't know what, there's nothing not to love about those. They're unbelievably beautiful. And we are talking African ruby, a gem of love, a gem of passion, a gem of romance, a gemstone that is now massively affordable tonight as a star buy. That intensity of red is one of the main value factors as well when you are buying your ruby, but they are going for it. Can you see how they're almost glittering? You've got a very high chromium content within ruby, and it gives it a sparkle and a glitter all of its own. I would like a lovely little drop pair of earrings on those, please.
Yeah, drop earrings. But if you was to use them in maybe a wire work piece, I'd be making them into little flowers, flower petals.
This shape works really well for that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you imagine that creating a little flower, little floral shape, then in the centre you'd have the stamen of the flower. You could have lots of, imagine the little sparkly spinels maybe in the centre. Oh, they've worked really well. Oh, that's too yummy. Okay, so we're adding the ruby in. I thought it might be one of these nights. I've not had a good splurge for a while. I've been buying 1 or 2 little pieces, but tonight could be a big buy. £12.95. Marcia, well done. Debbie, congratulations. Carol, absolutely fantastic. They are just wonderful. Really, really wonderful. But that's the thing. Mike was just saying, he felt a bit funny the other day. He'd spent out a bit on a takeaway. You know, if you spend a meal for 2 and it might be £20 odd or 24, whatever it might be, That's a whole strand of ruby that you're going to be able to really enjoy. You spent £16 on your own? Wow. Wowzers. Good lad. Moments on the lips, lifetime on the hips, remember. Just saying. Although I have just said it's nearly Christmas, so indulge, but totally contradicting myself. They do look absolutely fantastic. In fact, you probably could eat a few more of those pizzas, to be fair, Mike. Well done on the phone lines, though. Huge congratulations. That is a full-on 29 centimetre strand. They are just perfect. Really, really well done on that. Congratulations. Gorgeous. Well, we are coming back at the other side of this with today's must-have, and you must have. It's as simple as that. It's a little bit different. It's so lovely, and whether you love white gold, sterling silver, yellow gold, rose gold, this must-have is going to be for you. So don't go anywhere. We have so much more to share with you tonight, getting ever closer to the Peacock kit that is going to be going on pre-order as well. It's a bit difficult to say. At 8 o'clock, just the other side of this. See you in a second.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Jewellery Maker Panto weekend. Starting with me on Saturday, we have a Cinderella theme. I'll be joined by the incredible Alison Tarry. Coming up at 9 AM, we have the Fairy Tale Castle, followed by Cinderella's Carriage at 12. So what's on the mid-show?
Join me, Laura and Sheila for the Aladdin theme. Coming up at 2 PM, it's a Princess Jasmine inspired necklace, and then at 4 PM, we have Arabian style jewellery. Now over to Captain Hook to tell us more about the late show.
Yeah. Join Zena and Fleur Hastings for a Peter Pan themed show.
Oh no, it isn't.
Is it not?
Oh yes, it is. Sorry, couldn't.
Oh well. Coming up at 7 PM is a Peter Pan chainmail collar, followed by a sheet metal kit where Fleur will be making a Never Neverland mobile. So join us this weekend for the JM Christmas Panto.
Hello and a warm welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for staying with us tonight. We've got some fantastic treats coming up. My goodness me, look at these gorgeous pieces. 3-tone charms, love them. Love them, love them. Question is, how many are you going to get? Well, you will get all 3 of these, the sterling silver, the rose and the yellow gold plated. They are fabulous, look at those. They're really, really heavyweight, each one. Each one has got a really lovely depth. They are stunning. They're 12mm rounds. 12mm rounds. You could be as elaborate as you like with these, or you could be as simple as you desire. But you've got the 3-tone. Instantly, you kind of think about the Russian wedding bands, where you used to get the 3 tones of gold together. Lots of different things that they might represent to you. It might well be that the white, the rose and the yellow represents, one is faith, one is hope, one is love. You can have lots of different connotation to these. A lot of people believe that the white on those 3 friendship rings, the white can mean enduring friendship, so friendship everlasting. The yellow of the ring could mean loyalty or fidelity, and the rose that you've got there representing true love. So all of those things together, friendship, loyalty, fidelity, true love, what a lovely symbolic gift that is straight away. But what do you do? How do you wear them? Well, that's completely your call. You could quite simply thread these together onto a chain. You might choose to pop them all together and have a jump ring to hold them into position, but personally, I love them like this. Have a little look. There are a lot of big names out there right now that are offering 3, look at that, I love this, the 3 rings together, the 3 loops together, just like that. Think of your bracelets as well, because they are charms, they are designed perhaps to go onto your bracelets, but I love them like that. I think that to me is fantastic. It's going to work with my rose gold pieces, my yellow and my white. But obviously on your stretchy bracelets, let's say, you could use those intermittently to spread across the wrist with your gemstones interspersed. You could have 3 of those together, a couple of gemstones and another 3. Lots you could do. Obviously, you could separate those, you could drop them down. I really just like them like that. I mean, that's as simple as it gets.
That's exactly what I would do with them, absolutely.
Because you could wrap around them, you could make them quite elaborate, couldn't you? But
yeah, definitely.
That to me just, see, even on your chain, is that rose gold your chain?
Rose gold, yeah.
Yeah, so on the rose gold chain that Katie's wearing as well, dead easy just to make a simple chain look a little bit different by just undoing it and threading those on. But what they mean, I think, is what this is about. It's about the meaning behind these as a gift. That friendship, that loyalty, fidelity and true love. So just passing those on as they are, I think, is beautiful. You could put them all together and link them on a jump ring, but I wouldn't want to. For me, it stops their freedom as you're kind of seeing those on a piece.
I'd be tempted to multi-buy on those and then offer people, you know, if you've got mum, dad and 2 children, offer them 4 on a chain, or 5 if they've got more children. Yeah,
that's a nice idea.
Nice.
That's a really nice idea. And one of those on a necklace, just those 3 on a whole strand of gemstones would look so fantastic as well. And there you go. That's really, honestly, if you have a look, I've got one big brand name on the tip of my tongue that I can't say. But if you knew her name, put it that way, have a little look. If you knew her name, so you'll work that one out. Yeah, Katie's with me on that. You will find those top brands that are doing necklaces like this, that are looking, and you will say, wow, certainly obviously not coming in like that. And it's sterling silver, and then you've got the gold on top. So you've got the rose gold and the yellow gold on there as well, but precious metals. And 2 whole grams, wonderful. But it is that symbolism and it is the meaning you've got behind there. Imagine if you've got one of the snake chains, you know, the slightly thicker snake chains. You might have the charm bracelet, and you might find that actually you'll have to see, because it's quite a big, they will go on. I'm just thinking of one of the particular charm bracelets. I've got one that's a brand name, and they would definitely sit onto there. That would be really funky to do that. These are flying out, not surprised. Grace, well done. Edwina, Sarah, Heather, Kimberly, Kalisha. We've got Stacey coming in, Veronica. Lots of people buying 2s of those, which is really wonderful as well. But it certainly makes quite an impact of a piece. You could do that. You could do that on a bracelet, absolutely. If I put it that way, it's probably not going to sit quite right on that. Oh, don't. Right, the spinel strand has moved on my little T-bar here a little bit because a certain little Katie's been having a little look. It's really fab, isn't it?
Oh, I had to have a closer look. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we had to. Now, I'm not sure. Is that going to go on because I've got my tassels? Oh, it does. They go on so well. So that could be your evening look, couldn't it? Could certainly work with those. So look, you can see them from there. Really lovely. See, I just love that. I feel very posh and expensive and stylish now. Glorious. £6.95. Olive, Stacey, well done. Christine, Jill, absolutely lovely. But imagine those on a bracelet, literally on a strand. If you've got perhaps the jadeite rounds, or could be any of those really, the citrine, the rose that we've had, they could really space them out. Oh, the pearls. They would work really well. Oh, look at this on here. Imagine just these three. Oh, my big fingers are going to be in the way here, aren't they? So I won't get them on at the moment, but if I can hold those. Just imagine those three on a strand of pearls like that in the centre. Then you had another one, another set. Maybe you go for 3 of those, let's say, and you've got 3 of those bunched together intermittently around your bracelet. We could space them out. They're just going to look, it's going to add such a touch, isn't it? Because they would work as rather large jump rings, but rather beautiful, luxurious jump rings. But I would just thread those on and wear them around the neckline because I think they look fantastic. Gorgeous, very well done. Got lots of people still checking out on those, not surprisingly, because they are luscious. Right, let's show you, because we've got to put the kit on pre-order. I'm wearing a glorious pair of earrings. These do work with the wire. You are quite right, they're amazing. I'll show you the bracelet. Give you a little bit of a look at the bracelet. You will notice straight away we have some lush bling going on here. Your Swarovski elements that you're seeing in there, amazing, very, very stylish. But the pièce résistante, look at those. Oh, love them, love them, love them, love them. That's part 1. That's gorgeous. Well done. That's an amazing, amazing combination. Those colours. That's a bump kit. Very exciting. And do you know what you can create? Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Katie. Stunning. That peacock is unbelievably beautiful. What a fabulous creation. Look at the body of the bird with all of those gorgeous Swarovski crystals. Little pieces in the tail. The white, you'll love the wire that's coming up as well. Got some fantastic coloured wire. In fact, look at those. Look at the lilac. Love that lilac.
Lilac's amazing.
So nice. So nice. And of course, the big cabochon that's the body of the bird. You're going to love these. Absolutely, get ready. Isn't that? I love the fact you've even gone to the detail of the little sort of crown at the top. So cute. That's one proud. Well, they do say it's proud as a peacock, don't they? So it's where it comes from. It's where it goes. Love them. I always remember being little, going to sort of the parks and things, and if they had the peacocks wandering, it was always very bizarre to see a peacock. It was like this magical creature. And then when they fan their tail and they're kind of showing off to the peahen, and it's like, oh, love it. So we're going to put these on pre-order. Well, all I'm going to say is on the kit, on one part of the kit anyway, you will see when it comes on to pre-order, you should be paying over £45 for one part of the kit. Which part was it again, Phil? It was all the wire, wasn't it? Yeah. So all of the wire and that huge cabochon, remember there's a big cabochon on there as well, all of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fabulous colours, big cabochon in there. On the web, you're looking over £45, you'll see at the pre-order. If I guaranteed, can I? Sure. Okay, we're gonna go lower. We're gonna go lower than what I was about to say. I don't think Katie's looking big. That's exciting. That's exciting. You can be as proud as a peacock with all of those. So they're on pre-order. Dive in. That is so lovely. They are proud creatures. They really are. It's what you kind of associate a peacock with, isn't it? Wouldn't you be proud if you look like a peacock when it's... That's my peacock impression. It's my feathers. The peahens aren't as pretty, are they? No, it's the male peacock that's prettier. Yeah. Happens quite a lot in Mother Nature, I think. The males, it's because they have to show off to court the females. Yeah. The females like that. Oh, so unimpressed, and they're like that. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. All the tropical birds are doing all those swinging off branches. Doing all the funny stuff, aren't they? Diddly-dee. You see all the David Attenborough programmes, like, in the middle of the forest, we found the bird. They're all breakdancing. And then all the females like that. Really, come on then, give me your best. I've worn myself out with that.
You have me in.
Did I have you with that? Oh, love it. I'm a bit after all that bird dancing. Right, well, just amazing colour here. 65 carats of chrysoprase. Look at the colour. Look at the colour of these. I forget we're on air sometimes when I get all involved in the conversation. They are so beautiful. So beautiful. I've never seen chrysoprase this strong in terms of colour. Never, ever, ever. I mean, look at that. Look at that green. Goodness me. You've got some phenomenal opaque gemstones. You've got some translucency in other ones. They are breathtakingly glorious, aren't they?
They are beautiful. I've never seen that intensity of colour ever.
No.
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, the smaller gemstones, some of the sort of the mintier ones at the ends, a bit like aquaprase actually. You've got this fantastic high-end strand. These are Kenyan gemstones, 65 carats, but imagine a pair of those as drop earrings. And you can see there, I'd go straight in for maybe that one and that one together. Those two, far enough away, obviously even on your ears. You've got your face in the way, in the middle. Still far enough away to have a slight difference in colour, but it doesn't matter. They're real, but they are just absolutely sizzling. Beautiful pieces. The polish is wonderful, and I can't, just so striking. Right, okay, your 2 and your 1 there, your 21, swap them round. Yeah, switcheroo, turn them round and buy-a-roo, because at $12.95, that's a cracking strand. In fact, if I just hold that up, that's a smile on the décolletage, isn't it? A smile on the neckline. How bright and beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the move. Look at the glow. Oh, look at that one. Can you see? It's like it's almost got those two at the end, almost like they've got a torch on, glowing out, like a little man in the gem with a torch, glowing away. They're fab, aren't they? I mean, that colour from there, this is impressive as a strand. Yeah, absolutely, get your certificate. Absolutely. I mean, what other gemstone would you get close to in that colour?
I can't think of any, no.
Mind-boggling. You've got chrysoprase, obviously aquaprase, similar vein, but no, it's the intensity. It's the saturation of colour that is wild. That kind of, what colour would you call it? You think about, we talk about spearmint greens, apple greens, forest greens, kiwi greens. None of them are quite right, aren't they? This is just chrysoprase at its absolute most beautiful. Duck egg doesn't quite, they are glorious. They're neon. You've definitely got that glorious neon glow within there, but my goodness me, they almost defy Mother Nature. And can you believe that they're natural? They're not enhanced. That's Mother Nature just absolutely going for it. They're lovely. That makes such a pretty little bracelet. Well done, well done. That's stunning, 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 stunning. Okay, let's go in for box number. Oh, I don't have anything in there. What should be in there? Oh, they're in the one along. That's right, they're in 15. I can wait. Now, I do need some of these. I can't believe I've got as far as I have with all my wire work and all the rest of it without my nippers. Nippers. Careful. Okay, Michael said he's learnt a lot about me tonight. Nippers with a P. Beadalon Classic Nipper Tool. but they are they are fab, because they do give you that kind of, they give you that sort of flush cut, don't they? You can literally get right in there. You can nip in nice and close. They're really nice and handy to have. Oh, I like the spring on them as well.
I've not used those ones.
These have only been on once before. Do you know what? They are really handy. You give them a squeeze and they spring open. So actually, I was going to say, the force is against you. It sounded a bit Star Wars. The force is against you. But they are really, really cool. They are lovely. They are really, really lovely. So you can see you've got the slightly tapered edge or at an angle. So it basically means you can get really up close and personal. And you used them earlier on when you were doing the little
I used
swirl.
a similar type, and just you can get that very point right into a tiny piece of the wire work and really nip in really tight.
So if you are correct, thank you, Dal. That wasn't Derek, by the way. I remember Derek and I doing a show once. We did an hour together. The most hilarious thing ever, because he was like hip height to me. It was ridiculous. We had to put him on a box in the end because the cameraman was like, I can't frame this. This isn't working. So you really can, as I say, you can get up close and personal on that. And if you're making a ring, if you're making any particular design, and you wanted to really finish off the edge and you want to get really up close and just have that professional finish. Oh, that was satisfying. See how far? Well, you didn't say how far that went, but they are literally. You can obviously you can go straight to the wire. You can go in an angle, whatever you wish. But
ouch!
Shut up. Oh, it's pantomime tomorrow, not today. It's tomorrow. But yeah, they are really cool. So you do get that really lovely edge. And they're only £7.95. Beadle on classic Nippetal, and they will last and last and last.
They will. I've had nearly all my flush cutters over 3 years now.
They are fab. I can't stop doing it now. That's the problem. I'm just going to sit here and nip the wire. But yeah, I do need some of those because you haven't really got another tool where you can get that.
Yeah, that really flush, straight cut straight through the wire, so it doesn't crush the wire either. And especially if you're going to do things like brooch pins, because you can take it at that angle and get a really sharp point on it as well.
Because if you're finishing off your pieces of jewellery, like the ring that Katie did earlier on, that now fits me. Oh yeah. If you don't want any sharp edges poking into your skin, so if you're finishing that off, you can obviously try and finish it off so it's away from the skin anyway. But as we're saying, you can just, I'm not going to cut this obviously because it's mine, but you can literally, I mean, look at that, you can get right up and close and get really into the little nooks and crannies in terms of your design. So they are just they're a must-have. I need to pop that in my mince pie then. Don't do that. The mince pie is still surviving 2 hours in. Yeah, but they are lovely. You've got to grab hold. There's your wire back. Thank you, Dal. Grab hold of those. They're cute, and I've got quite large hands, as we know, but they fit in really nicely. We like those. Right, onward we go. Let's pop those back in there. Right, number 12. Oh, Seraphinite, Wings of an Angel. I love this gemstone. I love anything to do with fairies and angels. It depends what you believe in, but I love all of that. And I believe if a feather drops close to you, it means there's a spirit of somebody close to you. There's lots of different meanings when it comes to sort of feathers and angels. Look at these gemstones and tell me that you can't see perhaps a little pattern that's very similar to an angel's wing within there. They're so fantastic. That colour is just so striking, and the patterning within there, I don't know if you can really see that at home or not, there's almost like a silvery glow.
Yeah, it gets that kind of shimmer kind of effect.
I love them. I love them. They are so nice. Yeah, I need those as well. Add it to my list. 90 carats of Seraphinite, multi-shaped cabochon. So again, you might get 2, you might get 3, you might get an oval, you might get a cabochon. We've got a rectangle in there, but they are just. You need to explore them. You need to really see these at home. They're not polished on the back, and they're actually very different from the back. You can still see that pretty amazing design. You see, it almost looks like feathers, wings of an angel, feathers that you're seeing in there on the gemstone, and that's the whole thing to do with the Seraphinite within the gemstone. They're very highly regarded. You've got that lovely deep green, so many different, I want to say flavours, different hues that are within there, but I love the patterning on those. Excuse me. I do need Seraphinite in my life because it's wonderful. And 90 carats worth, again, a nice big carat weight. And at £21.95, they're a very special gemstone. They're very much a high-end gemstone. Not many people will probably have heard of Seraphinite, that's for sure. I'm sure if you go into your jeweller's shop tomorrow morning, if you're maybe doing a bit of Christmas shopping, good luck, because it's gonna be busy. But if you are going in and doing your Christmas shopping, chances are you're not going to find Seraphinite when you walk into your jewellers. I never have.
No.
Never. But they are so wonderful, and all the patternings are different, but you can see perhaps those little feathers, those wings within the gemstone. There's kind of what look like little imprints within there. So beautiful colour, lovely patterning, definitely something different, definitely something really interesting to have. And I think maybe enveloped in sort of wire wrapped, maybe a couple of little seed beads or pearls on there, and on a pearl necklace as well. How elegant, how graceful, how stunning. They're gorgeous. £21.95 to add those to your basket. So very well done indeed on those. I love them. Love them. They're so sweet. I've got to get some of those. Got to get some of those. Right, popping those back somewhere. Where did I get those from? I'll just pop them into a box. Yeah. Let's do boxes. Sorry about that. I do tend to just pop them anywhere. Zircon nuggets, zircon nuggets. Don't forget, do add your kit in. The pre-orders are going balmy on those, and I'm not surprised because they are just wonderful on the Peacock kit. Oh my goodness, that made me jump. Oh my word. Is that the sound of a peacock?
I don't know.
That sounds like a magpie. It's like caw crow. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, it is something like that, isn't it?
That's more like it.
There was a peacock that used to live at a pub very close to here. Do you remember? Down at the mill, very close. Oh yeah, there was the resident peacock. Has he gone? Oh no, maybe he went with the previous owners. Maybe. It was a bit worrying sometimes when you walked in and suddenly there's a peacock. You're a bit like, ah. 45 carats. He was nice though. 45 carats of zircon. I called him Pete. Zircon graduated rough nuggets. So you have here these lovely nuggets of gemstone, but you're not getting that high polish. You almost don't need it. It's nice to have something a little bit different actually, with kind of almost that slightly mattifying effect. And then you get the fire that bursts from within. You get this twinkle, this glamour and glitz that comes through from the gem. But it's a really important gemstone to look at, a really important gemstone to see, because obviously this has reset the clock on the globe. A piece of zircon was found in Australia, and they looked at it, they analysed it, they looked inside the gem and went, hold on a second, this is 4.6 billion years old. The world started after that, so they had to set the clock back. It was literally predating time. So it's a really important gem. It's been around for a long time. These could be 4.6 billion years old. They're certainly a gemstone that a lot of people love, and these colours are wonderful. Nice to see it slightly more matte. It's a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, that rough gemstone thing is really big at the moment. I'd love to see them with the tiger's eye.
I was just literally looking at those. Yeah, they would look wonderful against that.
High polish shine on the tiger's eye, and then that kind of rough nugget.
Really nice contrast. Yeah. Really wonderful contrast. And you've still got this, I mean, you can see it there. You need to see zircon at home because it always looks better when you get it at home. But you've got a really lovely, natural, organic, earthy colour here, which will lend itself to a lot of different gemstones. And you can spice it up, you can sparkle it up with other gems, and you can keep it quite mute and quite understated. But let's not forget, you still have 45 carats of gemstone in here. But it's so refractive as well. You do get the double refraction from a zircon. Terrific price, £5.95. Maybe you want to try something different. Maybe you're thinking of jewellery for the man in your life for Christmas. We don't want to do the normal socks, DVDs and all that kind of business. If you wanted to do something a little bit different, then there you go. You've got a strand of zircon. And actually, there is a whole sort of science, if you like, or study. If you go, I think there's a webpage called, I think it's called Zirconology or something, but you can go and have a look. And there's so much to learn about this gemstone. It's terrific. So very best of luck indeed on that. £5.95. Beautiful, lovely colour, and I think just a really special price on that actually, so fabulous, well done. Right, zooming on to box number 4. Right, let's bring them back, let's get the micro-faceted. Oh, I'm bringing the whole pond of stuff here. Gotta do this. Black spinel. Now, if we mix the micro-faceted spinel with the black spinel, they are going to look fantastic. I mean, they just do. They just do. They just won't. I love black spinel. I will fly the flag for this gemstone forever because it does something so remarkable. It mimics a black diamond first and foremost. It shares the same crystal structure as a black diamond. It's from the cubic crystal structure. It's a beautiful gemstone, but you get amazing polish. To try and get polish like that off a black diamond, you are going to be polishing. You sometimes get little pits, little crevices, which we forgive them for. These are really pure. These are done so well, and you can see that every single nuance, every single facet is just glorious, and they're such a nice size. 5x3 to 7x3, 23 centimetre strand. I'm addicted to black spinel.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I've always.
It's my favourite black gemstone.
Yeah, mine too.
Absolutely.
Mine too.
And they are not shy, are they?
No, I think that's the thing. You can get such a good polish from black spinel. It's unlike many gemstones that might need, as I said, black diamonds might need a little bit more work. Spinel is almost like it's sitting there going me, and it works so well. And I'll be very honest with you. I've got a black spinel ring and I've got a little black diamond ring. You cannot pick the difference. It's a bit gutting sometimes when I'm wearing my black diamond ring, but you can't tell the difference. And this is such a major price, as in low for the quality, for the carat weight. 75 carats, just perfect. Perfect. And they're going to work on their own. They will definitely work as accent gemstones. If you bring in a pop of colour and then you're just separating it a little bit with black spinel, they are going to look sensational. You always need black gemstones, white gemstones. You always need those kind of colours in your collection. They are going to look truly, truly fabulous. I'm just looking at the neon apatite as well, actually. We're talking about that pop of colour. I mean, what a wonderful, wonderful combination that is. Seriously lovely. You probably only need one spinel in a necklace like that or a bracelet like that as a signature. Glorious, really, really quite fabulous. And I'm just looking at the Swarovski crystals that are coming up in the kit as well. Unbelievably fabulous with the black spinel in there as well. Yeah, just absolutely glorious. If I just pop those on there without knocking any of the gemstones off, oh, it's difficult for me. So yeah, they're going to look glorious. And we all say still gem is a dead gem. They are not dead. They are looking so amazing still. They are alive with sparkle. Love those colours. Yeah, that's what we were saying when it's sitting still. It can look when it's really still. It can look a bit sort of, you know. But when it's moving, you get all of the sparkle. They look phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very well done. Love those colours on the Swarovski as well. They are awesome. Very well done. £6.95, no brainer, no brainer. Congratulations. Well done. Do you want a star by, Phil? Oh, can we? The sapphires? Yes, please. Okay, so we're going to have a sneaky star by. Time is flying tonight, isn't it? My goodness. So stick around. We're going to do a star by, and it's my gem. It's my birthstone. It's sapphire. Great colour, great colour. Signature sparkle that we saw on the spinel. Fabulous depth of colour. Wow, that's special. She's really, really lovely. I'm going to be a little bit biased. I'll admit it because it's my birthstone. As a September baby, I've always loved and always enjoyed sapphire. So quite lucky to have it as my birthstone. But when you get this kind of depth of colour, it's so exciting. These are African gemstones, natural, gorgeous sapphire gems. I don't know whether you know, but 95% of sapphires on the market are heat treated. That's fine. Whether it's a treatment like heat treating or irradiation or coating, as long as it's disclosed, and we always do, that is absolutely fine, not a problem. 5%, therefore, are not. This represents that tiny weeny 5% of sapphire that isn't treated. This has come out of the ground in Africa looking this kind of wonderful, looking this kind of beautiful. And there are some really deep, rich cobalt hues, some azure flashes, borderline in terms of some of the cashmere flashes within there as well. And 45 carats, that is a big carat weight for sapphire, isn't it? Really incredible carat weight. Every single one of those faceted rondelles has been absolutely executed perfectly. It's been done with such precision, such beauty, and I think such passion and love to see every single one of them presented this way. Now, you do have a couple of really big ones sitting right down there at the very centre, at the very forefront of that strand. They on their own, just one of those on their own, is a fantastic signature for a piece of jewellery. It really is. If you take a little section of them for a bracelet, for a necklace, wonderful. If you take a smaller row of some of the graduated pieces and add maybe 5 of those, 3 of those to the drop of an earring, so stunning. You've got sapphires. These are gemstones that are celebrated the world over. One of the big 4 gemstones that's been around since the beginning of time, that has become one of the really big royal gemstones. To get the chance to own such a high-grade strand like this is just so exciting and so fabulous. And we have got for you today right now as this star buy, the most unprecedented price tag for 45 carats of natural. Don't forget that, natural, exclusive, elusive, beautiful sapphire. 45 carats coming your way at an unbelievable price tonight. Wow, £17.95. This is really quite sensational. I remember when we first started to do these, you were not looking at that price. Even if you were looking at 49, 79, I'd be thrilled. £17.95 for a strand like that, where you could easily go all out, make a wonderful, fabulous bracelet and have a few gemstones left to go to earrings or a ring. You could take sections of those to create so many different designs. Well, you can work out the maths on that. If you made 5 different designs, £17.95, they are stunning. I would like to say I'd like 2 of those as well, because they're gorgeous. I mean, that would be about £3.59 per design if you had 5 little sections, and there'd be quite a substantial amount on that, to be fair. 19cm strand, glorious. I do love the sparkle that you get, and you can see all of the different tones, the nuances of colour that are within there. It's very deep, it's very intense, but it still has a life and a sparkle. This is such a lovely strand.
Beautiful strand, absolutely gorgeous. I'd be popping it with a spinel.
Oh gosh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Whether you added in the black spinel or the micro.
Yeah.
Look at that with the micro faceted. This is too good. This is too good.
That's your Christmas party, isn't it?
Oh my
Christmas
word.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal. Sapphire and spinel, you are going to be sizzling at the Christmas party. Everyone is going to be talking about you. Everyone's going to remember you at the Christmas party this year for the right reasons. At £17.95. Are we looking at me for? 45 carats. 0800 644 655. They are fantastic. I've got a lot to add to my order tonight. It's as simple as that. But you've got to have a little splurge every now and then. So it's tonight's the night. Just do it. Go for it. Absolutely don't forget your certificate of authenticity, because that's kind of make or break. If you are selling your sapphires, you are going to need that certificate big time, because I don't think people are necessarily going to believe that you're working with real sapphires for a start off. It's pretty unusual. But well done, Janice, Anita, Rose, Julie, Maritsu. Make sure you're checking out your baskets on this. Rachel, keep going on that, because they are really, really quite fab. Oh, they just sparkle beautifully. And this is the thing, sapphires can be, and that's what I said about sort of a dull or a still gemstone. Even when they're still, they still have that sparkle. They've still got that glorious glow. Even though you're getting very, very jet sort of opaque nature within there, they still have such life, such personality from within the gems, and that's exactly how they should be. But remember, they're natural. 5% of sapphires on the planet are natural, and that is one luscious strand of sapphire at £17.95. It's a dream, total dream. So very, very well done indeed on those. They're yummy. Too yummy, too scrummy. Right, I tell you what, whilst we're up there doing the big gems, should we add in a strand of Tanzanite? I think we have to. This is glorious as well. Oh, they're so bright. They're so bright. You've got a lovely tone to these. Nice little silver tassels on there as well. And of course, next month, it is December. It is your birthstone of the month next year. One of them anyway. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to have to get our speedy socks on right now. We only have 15 of these remaining. 15. Well, I'm not surprised. Look at it. I mean, it's just wonderful, isn't it? 35 carats of Tanzanite, plain rondelles, 2x1 to 5x3, 21 centimetre strand of flat rounds. They look like little juicy buds.
Oh, they do.
Bursting with colour.
They're absolutely the colour is absolutely stunning.
It's really even as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's what's really nice.
That's what I like about it. It's got that consistency of colour.
I mean, it looks absolutely glorious, and obviously add 1 or 2 little extra gemstones into the centre there if you wanted to, but I just like that. Pearls look lovely. Imagine just one big pearl, or you could make a drop pearl on there as well. Would look so glorious. Great colour, and such a special gem. Very, very rare. This has become the 5th big gemstone, of course. We've got the 4 big gemstones that have been around for hundreds of years. Tanzanite's only 50. It's really young, but yet it's got such an amazing name for itself. That's a naughty. That's a naughty feel. £19.95. Wowie, that's a little bit That's a little bit gobsmackingly gorgeous for a Tanzanite strand. That's so impressive. That you're just going to be adding and adding and adding today. Colour is gorgeous. That consistency right the way around the strand. And we don't know what's going on with Tanzanite really at the moment. The climate's changing in Tanzania. They built a huge wall around one big area. There was a massive shipment, millions of dollars of diamonds that were trying to be shipped out of Tanzania. All stopped, all held. We don't know if the government's trying to nationalise it. It's changing. We don't know the situation in terms of what that means moving forward. So definitely one to think about now, quite frankly. 35 carats is absolutely glorious, but they are so level, they are so well colour matched. They look like liquid actually there, don't they?
They do.
The colour's so pure, literally look like liquid juicy buds of gemstones. Mightily impressive. 21 centimetre strand, but just amazing gem. See, Tanzanite's always treated pretty much. You're pretty much always going to find a heat treatment on Tanzanite to bring out that beautiful blue, but look at how it works. Seriously sizzling. Seriously sizzling. And if you are thinking about making some Christmas presents, or maybe you've got birthdays in December, go with Tanzanite, because that is not going to let you down. End of. Gorgeous. Very, very well done. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, let me show you these. Cabochons. Big cabochons. Let me show you these. Cabochons. And let me bring you these. Cabochons. This is cabochon-tastic. Multicolour onyx, multi-shaped cabochons, 1,000, got to be the biggest, 1,480 cabochons. Loving. I don't quite know where to start with these. This for me, because this is where I started in terms of making my jewellery. Oh my gosh, I'd certainly need these. These are just like a dream. Look at the shapes in here as well. So you get 3 pots worth. Is that right? Or have we got 3 different examples? You get all 3 pots worth. You don't get the pots, but that's okay. I can forgive you for that. I'm just going to get them all out. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that colour. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my word, look at the size of that. And it's pink. Oh, need this. That is lovely. Oh my goodness me. Even from the reverse, that's equally as fabulous, isn't it? So that's the second one. That's the second one. Again, if I kind of tilt those up, you might get to see a few more of those. Purple's got oranges, got blues, got greens. Literally, I'm going to need another board. And then we add in, scooch up, you lot. Look at that purple. How fab are these? Look at that colour. Oh my word. Oh, there's some nice. Oh, look at this. Look at all the different shapes. How amazing is this? Oh, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Right, let's pop all of those on. Just about. We're not doing 40 pounds. Doo-da, doo-da. We're doing a lot better than that. Look at all of those. All of those cabochons. That's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, got about 24 on there. Don't get... less than £1 a cabochon. But you might get 24, you might get 26, you might get 22. You will get 1,480 carats. Those colours, I'm trying to hold those all together, I need to see them, are scrummy. They are absolutely scrumptious, aren't they? In fact, let's just hold some of those. Look at that shape. How cool are these?
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that shape.
They are amazing. I think I had 24 on here. 1, 2. In fact, let me try again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yeah, 24 on there. So literally, yeah, less than £1 a gem. That pink is hot. Loving that. You've got some banding, some beautiful, beautiful different colours. Aren't they fab? Imagine using all of these in like one huge wire work piece, or one massive sort of collar neckline piece.
And
So gorgeous.
those colours with the wire kits, they're going to look amazing.
They're going to look. The Swarovski crystals, if you've got any left, there's so many different colours in here. I mean, look at them all. We go from green to blue to purple to orange to pink They're just delicious. You'll love this. You'll absolutely love that. And even if you want to go very simple, if you want to have some quite fantastic statement pendants, you can do. You can imagine those again, shibori, lots of different mediums that you can work with on the cabochons. But that is that's kind of like your one-stop shop of cabochons, isn't it?
You could fill a stall with those.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, you can make an amazing display, and it's going to be so eye-catching. Going
to be lovely, absolutely lovely. The amount of pieces of jewellery you could create from that particular set of cabochons is, I can't even get my little head around it. Sarah said, I have this set and they're amazing for bangle centerpieces. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bangle centerpieces, well done Sarah. Bangle centerpieces, big sort of centre pendants, the world's your lobster, centre of a big fantastic brooch, shibori.
Great with your shibori.
Really nice.
Fantastic.
Imagine that sort of, oh, glorious, 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 glorious. Lots of different colours, lots of different shapes, 1,480 carats. And just, I just want to get my hands on these. I want to start wrapping some wire, getting my paws on those, quite frankly. They are awesome. Right, let's pop some of these back. Sorry, noisy, noisy, noisy. Do you not like noise, Mike? Oh well, there we go. We are done. Let's put those back and just hop up a box. I'll go quietly on these for you, Michael. Box number 9. There we go. There we go. How can I be quiet with all of those cabochons though? I am getting too excited. It's good night tonight, isn't it?
It is.
Like it. Like it. And look at those. Look at those colours. Red onyx. That's, again, the sparkle that's coming off those gems is because of the degree of faceting that you've got. The angles of the facets. They've got to be done super precisely. They've got to be done so sharply. Excuse me, not sharply as in out sharply, but just within the parameters in terms of how that's actually done, the angles at which they're at, the degree at which they're at. They are really rich. With the Carnelian, I think that's an obvious choice. Got peach moonstone. I think these will look lovely with peach moonstone. It's that kind of colour palette, isn't it? Could pop some pearls in there. I could pop some spinel in there. You could kind of lift it with the moonstones, the pearls, or you could go the other way and add in the spinel, couldn't you? What would you do? Would you kind of go, oh, I don't know, I'd like to probably have to do both.
I do love it with the moonstone there, but I would use most of them as cabochons because they are big enough to use as cabochons.
They are actually. Yeah, they are. They're a nice size. 24 by 16, 13 by 8. We're not doing that price tonight. Seems to be a bit of an occurring theme tonight, which is rather lovely because we just keep taking the prices down further and further and further. Why not? Why not? £17.95. You may as well, whilst you're there, whilst you're joining us this evening, keep adding in the bargains, picking them up, and then utilising them as and when. You don't need to just be looking at home now going, I'm going to do that with this one, that. Decide whenever. They're not going to go off. But they are lovely. I do like that big centre one. That would make a very, very nice centre pendant, wouldn't it? Really nice and deep. Then you could colour match some of those for earrings, but as Katie rightly said, they're big enough to be features in their own right. Super, super big. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 approximately on that strand. So an 18 centimetre strand, really lovely, 1 per centimetre really there, and perfect for flowers.
Perfect for flowers. That one's on my list too.
Works really well. And maybe even the spinel, the coated spinel for the stamen of the flowers. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Really nice. Very, very lovely. Quite an elaborate feel to this. It feels very luxurious. And it's that colour, that kind of brick red, that orange that's so luxurious from your red onyx. Massive, massive carat weight going on there. They are faceted both sides, by the way, just in case you think we only did half a job for that price. We didn't. We've got them faceted at the front and at the back as well, but they are truly quite delicious and great colour for Christmas as well, aren't they? Wonderful, well done on those, lovely, fabulous. Let's bring to you some of the wildfire thread. Now this is a thermally bonded weaving thread, and it can take a good weight, can't it?
Yes, yeah.
Now you've got quite a lot in there as well. You've got, I mean, that's going to go on for a very, very long time. Oh, is it? Oh, even Phil's worried about the prices going to do. Well, you've done it. Okay, well, lowest ever. Oh, that's not it, £9.95. Okay, so your frost white. Okay, the ice has certainly melted. We've never been there before. £4.95. And that's brilliant. That is brilliant for your wildfire. And you've got lots and lots and lots of little threads that have been thermally bonded together, haven't you?
Super, super strong. And wildfire is my go-to for all my CBD. I do like the fire line, but wildfire is just the one that feels right for me. It's fantastic.
And it will, as I say, will take quite a weight on there as well.
Yeah.
Because you've got all of those threads, and you can't really see them. But yeah, it's just, that's again one to put in your stash and to use. So 45 metres is a lot on that sport.
That's a really good price as well. It's
never been there.
No.
Never been to that price of £4.95. So tonight is your night for your wildfire. Yeah, it is. Loads and loads and loads of you. We're probably going to have a lot of guest designers in on this tonight, I would have thought.
At
£4.95.
That would have, that's
you can add that to yours
as well.
Put it on your list, take it home. But yeah, that's a genius price. Lots of you. Well done, Sarah. Collector in Cornwall's just got 2. Faye, well done. Jeannie, Heather, Elaine, Patricia. We've got Susan, Deborah in North Yorkshire just joining us, getting ready to check out. Stack up on that. Whilst it is at such a cracking price, get a couple of those. I know you've got a heck of a length going on there, but whilst we are at such a good price, do stock up on them, because you're not going to worry about when you're using that. But just beautiful. If you do like your seed beading, brilliant. But you can use it with lots of other mediums as well.
Yeah, you can use it for your general bead threading as well. There's no problem with using it for that.
It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Well done on that. Your frost white, perfect for Christmas, obviously. If you are creating a lot of your Christmas pieces, and that is going to just be brilliant. How many do we have, Phil? Okay, we've got a good quantity. We've got about 100 of those still remaining, so that's good because we'll need them. Joyce has checked out. Lisa, well done. Linda's got 2. Leslie's got 2. A lot of you have got 2. So £4.95. Brilliant price. But it's a bargain, isn't it? I don't really like that word very often, but when a bargain's there, you've got to give it credit. That is.
If I'm doing one of my sea bead embroidery pieces, which is, a large neck piece, I use a full reel, so I'd definitely be buying probably 4 or 5 reels for that. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So it's a stock up time. It's one of those where you go, okay, I didn't maybe spend or expect on a Friday night to be sitting and maybe spending £25, £30 on my wildfire, but you've got it, stack on it, because the saving eventually will pay off. So it's one to do, isn't it? Very well done. Marie, nice to see you there as well. Congratulations. Brilliant. Loads and loads and loads of you there still adding to your order. So fabulous job. Congratulations. Lovely. Really lovely. Oh, Adam. Thank you very much for that. Is that a bit too exciting? This is... we are after the watershed, aren't we? Oh, Adam, look at this. Look at this colour. This is an amazing, amazing length. Look at the strand you've got here. 140 carats. This is glorious. This is so beautiful. Oh my word. Hessonite garnet. It's got a lush colour. Absolutely lovely colour. Now this is gosh, there's a lot on here. Wow. This is the same length as the spinel we had earlier on, but they are even bigger. 2x1, 5x2. This is a very, very nice strand indeed. Oh, Maureen, well done. Maureen said, say what? £4.95? Well, 3 come to mama. Good go. That's what you've got to do, isn't it, though? Yeah. It is. When you get those deals, you just got to absolutely go for it. Now, I'm just wrapping all of this together because there is a lot of gemstones on here. The colour grading is so wonderful. Look at that. Some lovely shades. That would have looked amazing with the tiger's eye as well. There's something so wonderfully rich and warming and autumnal about that Hessonite garnet. It's going to be natural, by the way. All garnet is natural. It won't hold a treatment. So if you're looking at high-end garnet, it's this gorgeous. Thank you, Mother Nature. But so much within there. I would want to do a similar necklace to the tiger's eye that you did earlier on.
Yeah.
Twist those all up, and that is. I mean, I've got sort of in half and in half again, so kind of in the quarters there. But if I was just to spread that out, very, very unisex, very, very unisex. But they do look amazing. Garnet is just I think it's a gemstone, again, that we trust. It's a little bit like amethyst. It's a gemstone that's been around for a very, very long time, and we're really used to it. We're really kind of assured with it, but you're not necessarily used to seeing this colour. The hessonite garnet is this sort of warm orange, this sort of burnished saffron and cinnamon in terms of tone. Quite hot and quite spicy, you might say. Fabulous price when you consider that's a 98 centimetre strand though, isn't it? Should we match the launch price? We're going to take it right down to the launch price. Shouldn't be doing this tonight. Not got permission to do this, but hey. So £25.95. Shopping for 98 centimetres of hessonite garnet. Glorious, glorious opportunity. There is a lot of gemstones on there. That's a fabulous opportunity, isn't it? They are so, so beautiful. And we only ever had 51 of these strands. That's it. That's all. I'm not surprised though. 51 of those, and that you've got that many of them. I'm not surprised there was only 51 of those. Last 10. Aren't they adorable?
They're good. I would actually, looking at the colour graduation, I'd just make myself a long necklace.
Well, that's yeah. It would just I mean, I love the long sort of necklaces.
I could wrap it round if I wanted to again, but yeah.
Have the freedom to kind of do what you wanted, but the colour tone, they just look so beautiful against the skin tone. You can add silver, you can add gold, you can add bronze, whatever. I think that's going to take every different sort of metal colour, isn't it? Glorious. These are going to go. Angela, well done. Miriam, Amina, straight in. We've got Helen joining us, Elizabeth joining us, Julie joining us. Just got to check out. But at $25.95, we've matched. I'm going to give that a twist actually. We've matched the launch price. We only ever had 51 of these. Leslie's on the web as well. They're going to. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. See, just a little bit sort of stunned by that. See, look at that necklace. They're gorgeous. They're going to go. They're all going to go. Glorious, whether you're blonde, brunette, redhead, doesn't matter. Male, female, I think that's totally unisex. But $25.95. Janina, you are successful. Well done. Leslie's got hers as well now. Straight in there. You can't hang around on a strand like that. It's too good. It's too good. You could still, even though size-wise, you could still make sort of big sort of feature pieces by sort of bringing a lot of those together. Sarah said, those with amber, match made in heaven.
Oh, with an amber wrapped pendant. Yeah, and having that as your neckline, beautiful.
And really high end.
Yeah.
Really high end. At the end of the day, they are garnet gemstones. So, so beautiful. 0800 644 655 and JewelleryMaker.com. They are just delicious. Best of luck. Congratulations if you got yours, because that was the final few of those. So brilliant. Right, I think we can squeeze in one more before the break. And then don't forget, we are going to do the kit, and it's on pre-order. It's proving very popular. I'm not surprised because it's rather delicious. We've promised you a cracking deal on the kit. I'll recap on that in just a second before we go to the break, but can't go anywhere without giving you some peridot. We haven't had any peridot tonight, have we? August little peridot. Don't say, oh, it doesn't work. I was making up a rhyme then, it didn't work. Well, it was a really simple rhyme, but I just got it wrong in my head. Anyway, 60 grams of peridot. It's not worth repeating. It is that glorious glow that's within there. Totally natural, totally natural. South African gemstone. If you do see the little black speckles within there, that's actually unformed carbon, which would have gone on to be a diamond. Vice versa, if diamond has green within it, it's the olivine of the peridot. They're so clear. These are really, really bright. I'm not finished there either. We're going lower on peridot. Surely this has to be a must-have for peridot, that quality. Get some really pale peridot, some really murky, dull peridot. And these are just bright. It's like the lights on and everyone's home. £4.95. So stunning, so stunning. That's a little bit of a summer to take with you everywhere, isn't it?
It is. It's absolutely beautiful.
And with your yellow gems, with your citrine gemstones or anything, spring and summer. That makes me happy just looking at those. Instantly, I'm just like,
it's kind of Easter, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Daffodils are out. It's that I love springtime. Very happy. It's like opening your curtains on a spring morning and the birds are singing, the sky's blue, a bit fresh in the air still, but you just go, it's just glad to be alive. It's one of those moments with peridot. It's very, very nice. So £4.95, well done. Keep adding those into your baskets and checking out on those peridot gemstones, because it's one of the only strands of peridot we got tonight. So very, very lovely, and it could work very nicely with the wire in the next kit. Dun, 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 because the next kit is on pre-order. There's 2 parts to it. So exciting. So we've got the Peacock Feather Bumper Kit of Swarovski crystals. We've also got the wire in there as well. So part 1, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spools of wire with the most fabulous colours in there. These are the crystals. These are, sorry, I've done them the wrong way around. That's the second part, the Swarovski, there we go. We'll go back. The copper. That's all right, doll. You've got 5, 6, 7 spools of wire, including the green, the blue, the lilac, which is just so scrumptious, it's ridiculous, and a huge cabochon in there. That is part 1 of the kit. That alone should be £45. 15 tonight, yes. And look at these, a Swarovski bumper kit. So glorious. I think you've got about 288 elements in there. Entirety, all of it together, going under 40. Oh my goodness, lots on pre-order gone already. You are going to love this. The Peacock is coming in. That was a dove. See you in a minute, don't go anywhere.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Jewellery makers, make sure you tune in because it's the Christmas Panto show.
Oh, no it isn't.
Oh, yes it is.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. A strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Hello, welcome back to the show. This is so exciting. Been waiting for this all night. All night. We're very excited, aren't we? And Katie should be very proud of herself because what she's done is phenomenal. Incredible. Well done if you've already pre-ordered on this Peacock kit because it is just perfect. Fabulous, gorgeous. I don't know how many words I could use, quite frankly. But what an inspirational design that is. So, so stunning. The wire, the Swarovski elements, the big cabochon, the weaving, the detail, the design, the creativity. I could go on. I could go on. It's so amazing, so amazing. Two parts to this kit, which I know you are going to love. I've been wearing the earrings most of the night. I'm wearing the bracelet still. Two parts to the kit. Isn't that wire lovely? Isn't it nice to see that colour in the wire? The lilac I love.
It's absolutely beautiful. I love the green. I love all of it.
Yeah, same. But the thing you need to know here is from all of your wire that you're getting, 7 individual spools of wire, that in itself, if you were on the web, you'd be looking at £45. Ooh, £45. Not £14.95, not £14.95, £45. This is a wire wonder bundle. I think the wire, yes, a wire wonder bundle. I think we can quite officially say on that one. Grab a few. If you were going to pay £45 and you're now paying 15, get 3 of those. Literally, stock up, stock up, stock up. Let me show you what you've got. I love that colour. That forest green is really, that's a really nice colour actually. It's almost, it's not so metallic, is it?
No, it's kind of got that satiny finish to it.
That's lovely. Yeah. Very, very different. So you've got the 10 metres of your dark forest green, that's your 1 mil wire. You've also got the silver, it's because you've got the silver plating, that's why. So you've got your sapphire blue wire, silver plated sapphire blue wire, which is the same. So again, you've got 10 metres of that, and that's also your 1 millimetre gauge. Then let's look at that lilac. I love that. It's my kind of colour though, to be fair. I bet that's been really nice to work with as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's 10 metres of 0.8. It's a lovely lilac pastel colour, really, really glorious. And then you've got 2 reels of 0.4 silver plated. And then, so you've got 2 of the 0.4, 10 of the 0.8, and 4 of the 1 mil. So you've got all of those in there as well. I mean, that's just, yeah, standard, brilliant, great. We'll just take those home anyway, straight away. But just to add in these colours, look at those. Haven't brought you the cabochon yet. This is all for £15. £15? This works out, by the way, at £1.87 per component. How naughty is that?
It's very nice. And that is a huge cabochon.
Oh, it's massive. Look at the size of that cabochon. It's an amethyst, by the way. So it's a really, I mean, again, amethyst, we talk about the big gemstones. Amethyst is up there as one of the most recognised gemstones of them all. So just that on its own. If you were to go into a shop and find a big amethyst drop like that and it was £14.95, you'd go, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Are you having a sale? Are you closing down? you would be there, wouldn't you, at that price? Add in all of your wire, that's terrific. That's why so many people are grabbing hold of these. This should be a £45 price tag for all of the wire for the cabochon. That's the price you'd see on the web. It's definitely nowhere near £45 because not only are you getting all of those elements, you're going to be able to add in the second part of the kit, the Swarovski element, and you are still going to be paying under £45 big time. Lovely. Gabrielle, hello darling. Gabrielle said, Katie, once again you have excelled yourself. I'm so full of admiration for all of your work. Ruth looking fabulous tonight. Oh, bless you, thank you.
Oh.
But you are, she's so talented, isn't she?
Much. Thank you.
I mean, that literally, that makes me want to buy this entire kit and have a go.
I kind of want to put that in a frame when I get home. And
do you know what you should do? You should put that in a really lovely box frame. You should definitely do that. It's so, so wonderful. That would make a fantastic picture, actually. And that's the thing. Obviously, Katie's made a lovely necklace, but you can make these pieces into pictures. You can do. You can be so creative.
Wire art, and it's beautiful. Especially these colours are amazing.
Yeah, they're glorious. I need to start to do this actually because I do make a lot of pictures, but I do it with paper or with hearts and lots. I do a lot of the photographs that come out of the boxes. But I need to do this. I need to do this with gemstone. I'll have a go at that. And you do look at that design, don't you, and think really very inspired. But it doesn't put me off. Does this make sense? I look at that and I don't go, oh, I can't do that. I'd never be able to do that. I look at it and think, I'm going to give that a go. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have a little go at that. So that's all of your wire and a lot of it. But let's do the Swarovski part as well because this is a bumper pack, a bumper set. Oh, it's just all look at these colours. Look at these colours. Glorious. Phenomenal colours that you've seen obviously used in the Peacock. Little elements of this that have been used on the earrings as you kind of make your way around. I'm not going to tip that up because I know what will happen. I will throw them all in the floor. And you can see them there much easier. So 288 Swarovski crystal bicones. The colours are glorious. So you've got the amethyst colour. The blue zircon is delicious. You've got the emerald green and you've got 3 and 4 millimetres of the emerald green. You've got the light smoked topaz and then you've got the rose gold bead. The rose gold bead is glorious. Is that right? Amethyst, blue zircon, emerald, topaz and... Sorry, topaz. Oh, so the emeralds mixed in there in terms of the sizes. They must be because there's not 6 different ones, is it? There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just check. Amethyst 4 mil, blue zircon. We've only got 5 on there, haven't we? There should be 6, shouldn't there? Yeah, we've not. I don't think we've got the difference in the emerald, unless they're larger, all. There's the green. Yeah, they might be mixed together, or they might not just have made it onto there. So you should get. Yeah, you should get. That's the amethyst. Yeah, there's 6 altogether. We've only got 5 on there. Sorry about that. So you've got your amethyst, which are your 4 mil. That's your blue zircon. That's 3 mil. That's easy to distinguish. That's clearly your emerald, but you will get 2 of those. That one. So you get, there we go. Can we just borrow one of those? Thank you, my darling.
It won't come off, sorry.
If I just put, that's all right. If I just put that, ruin your design. There we go. Can you see there? So you've got a really distinct difference in the size. If I put them side by side, there you go. There we go. So one is your 3 mil and one is your 4 mil. So you're going to get all of the 3 mil and all of the 4 mil in your emerald. Thank you, Katie, just so we can see those. And then you've got the light smoked topaz, which is really, really lovely. And that gorgeous, that rose gold is stunning. Love it, love it, love it. So you are actually going to get 6 of the different colours. You've only got 5 there, but you will get 6. And all of that, your bumper pack of Swarovski crystal bicones, 288 of them, is $24.95. I always want to add an extra 4p on. What a crazy, crazy, crazy opportunity this is. So both of those still under your £45 that we said earlier on. Beautiful, aren't they? Amazing. So, loads of these have gone already. Lots of these have gone into baskets. Not a surprise. I've pinched the bracelet, which you need to have a little look at. Sorry, were you looking for this? It's on my wrist. That's why it's been on there for a while. Which Katie has used the bicones that we're kind of missing. These 4 mil that we've got here against that luxury of the purple, and then of course using some of the copper wire. So Katie's going to show us how to start to get this look. So let's have a little peek. This is exciting.
Great. So we need it's the 1 mil in the silver.
Yeah.
The silver plated, and the 1 mil in the green that I'm using. And I've got 2 pieces of each, and they are about, let's just have a quick measure, about 13 inches each. Okay, right, so we're going to start off with this channel setted part in the centre. So you need to think about whereabouts in your bracelet this part's going to be. So it's going to be this central section here, so we want to start wrapping about here. Okay, so our wire is going to go on top of our base wire. So this is a 0.4. So, and giving this a couple of wraps just to get started and get anchored on. Okay, now this tail, we can just take that to one side and hold that all together so that everything's nice and secure. Yeah, and we're going to bring that up at the back there. Okay, so we're going to use one of our green wires, so this is going to be the outer part. Okay, and that's going to come in between these two and over, so it's kind of like a figure of 8 that we've done. Okay, so around there we're going to do 2 wraps on this one, so that we can see 2 wraps on the green. So around once, then over again, and back in between.
And this is always the most fiddly part, isn't it? When you're just getting everything started and bringing it all together.
Yeah. Once you actually get them started and get your section, your bicones set in, you can actually use, if you've got the ring clamp, the wooden ring clamp, to hold everything together. But you need to really do this section first, the really fiddly bit, just to get everything spaced out. So again, we're wrapping around this silver wire, the silver plated wire. So, and what we want to do is do 3 wraps. So from now on, when we're wrapping around a green, we're doing 3 wraps. Wrapping around a green, it's 2 wraps. Silver, it's 3 wraps. So that's 1, 2, and we can see 3 wraps. Let's squeeze them together so we can see 3 wraps on here. And then what I've done is I've pre-threaded my Swarovski, so that should slide down nicely. What I would do is, if I was doing this at home, I would work off the reel.
Okay.
Okay, so pre-thread all your Swarovski. I think I use 21 alternate colours, but I'm using just a piece now because otherwise I kind of did it sat on my knees and we don't want the reel all over the place. So we've popped our Swarovski down. So the wire's coming over the top of this silver wire. Okay, so it's coming over the top there. Our Swarovski has come down. We're going to add our silver wire underneath because we're channel setting, so we want it to sit on one side of the wires there. Okay, and then we're going to wrap this wire 3 times. So 1, 2, just pushing it down, making sure nice neat wraps, so we can see 3 wraps. So 1, 2, and then that's coming over for the 3rd. Okay, and then we're going to add our last green wire. Okay, so our wire's coming underneath that green and over the top. Okay, so giving that a little pull. So over the top. So on our green, like I said, we're just doing 2. Okay, then we're going to come back underneath this silver and wrap 3 on the silver. 1.
And it does build a really neat, very structured, really pretty little weave, doesn't it?
As it builds up, it looks really beautiful. I think that's why I like wire wrapping and seed beading and things like that, because it is super neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this one, we're not adding a Swarovski because we want them all to sit on the front side. Okay. So this time, all we're doing is coming straight up the back and wrapping over just the silver wire 3 times again. Okay, so 1, oops, stuck, 2, 3. Okay, and then back up to the in between those wires and then over the top wire twice. And that is kind of right back to our beginning again.
Yeah.
Sorry, my wire's just taken a real liking to my jumper. There we go.
Unhooked.
Yeah. Okay, so, and once you get on a little bit as well, it's a lot easier if you haven't got the ring clamp to hold everything together. It's just this bit that kind of, it does look a little bit awkward while I'm wrapping, just while you get something to kind of hold on to. Okay, so again, 3 wraps. It really likes everything, does that wire? Sorry. Okay, so 3 wraps on the silver. Okay, and now we're coming over the top there, so we can see our wires coming over the top, and we're on the side that we want to add our Swarovski. So we drop that next one down, which is the gorgeous green, and then over and wrapping 3 times. 1, 2, and 3 over, under the green and over twice. Okay, and then it's just a matter of working your way back up. Okay, so over that silver 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. So it's a nice way to channel set, but adding an extra wire at either side rather than just doing it in between the two. So again, we're now coming up the back, so we don't add a Swarovski. We come back up to that silver wire, straight up the back. So you can see there, that's the one I went up before, and that the wire's coming straight up the back again. Okay.
If I show you I can show you the bangle actually from the back, and you can see what Kate is doing in terms of going underneath. So that's inside, so you can see when she's skipping underneath, you've got the wire just sort of coming through. It's so neat even from the back, isn't it?
Because you've got quite pretty from the back as well.
It's lovely. It's really, really lovely. So whichever way, really. But it's just, you can see with that technique, by following that system of how many wraps you're doing on the silver to the 3 on the silver, the 2 on the green, you're having that sort of regimented sounds a bit too harsh, that kind of formulaic, that kind of, it's so pretty.
Okay, so we're back down to adding our next gemstone. Okay, so adding the next one, 3 around. So, and you can start kind of putting your thumb over and holding the Swarovski. So 1, 2, 3, and back down to the bottom. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to continue until you've added all those Swarovskis. So like I say, for that section at the front of that bracelet, I did 21. You could go all the way to the end. You've got so many to work with.
Yeah,
okay.
Gorgeous.
So I'm just going to nip those off there. Okay, so when it comes to doing the little side sections where we've got the woven section,
back together,
so these side sections here, all this is a basket weave, really, really simple.
I was going to say that, and I suddenly didn't have the confidence so much to say, see, we're always learning.
So you're going to start off with just your wires, just as they are, and your basket weave is, we're starting from this green section here, so we'll come over that green, under the silver, over the silver, and then back under that green, and wrapping twice around the opposite side, and then you're going to come straight back again. So now we've come in underneath the silver, sorry, over the silver. No, we're not. We're going under the silver.
Sorry, change your mind.
Right. I knew I should have put my glasses on.
It's so therapeutic. You do have to concentrate, don't you?
And so it's just backwards and forwards, under and over, but 2 wraps on either side. And as you move along, so work about 1 inch, just like that, and then just really gently, just with the warmth of your fingers, just start working them in, just to bring them together a little bit, and just continue that wrap until they're all together, and we get to this stage. So I'll just straighten that out a little bit. Yeah, so we'll get to this stage.
Fabulous.
So work that at either end, okay?
The colours are so nice of the Swarovski, because actually the emerald green, you don't just get that shot of green, you kind of get the metallic.
Yeah.
And it really does bring out the purples and the greens. They look so wonderful together. That's really pretty, Katie.
Okay, so we're just going to work on one of the ends here now. So we've got 4 wires, and we need to make the clasp and kind of get rid of some of these wires. And I didn't want to make it too flourishy and things, so I decided to wind these green ones down and just make it nice and neat, and make these 2 wires into our clasp. Okay, so let's just see which is the longest here. So at this side, I'm going to take one of these central wires, just move these green ones out of the way, and just move this silver one just gently out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work around about 2.5 inches from the end of our bracelet to here. Okay. So, and then what we're going to do is make a right angle. Okay, and then we're just going to bring that down, back down to the bottom. Okay, and then give that a little, just gently pinch that together. Okay, and then with this little tail at the bottom here, we need to grip this. Okay, and this is a little bit short, so I would maybe do your wires a little bit longer, just your initial ones, and just pop a little wrap around there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just to use another pair of pliers. Yeah, if you do find it's a bit short, it is a bit easier to use another pair of pliers just to work that around. Okay, and pull that in until it gets nice and neat. Left-handed plier work. Okay, so yeah, so pull that in so it's nice and neat. Okay, I'm just gonna, if it'll move, see if it'll push down a little bit for me. No, it's not going to behave. Anyway, this would, because I didn't leave this wire long enough, we'd probably have this wrap probably about ½ centimetre in this direction.
Okay.
Okay, so your other silver wire, what you're going to do is wrap around. Okay, so it's going to strengthen this clasp for your base wire and wrap this around as neatly as possible.
Ooh, Tori said the bracelet's stunning. Would look fab in red and gold for Christmas.
Yeah.
Very nice. Or even the greens. We had the gold wire earlier on as well, didn't
Yeah, black and gold.
we? Nice. On the black wire. With the black wire. And the, oh,
Okay, so
Really
nip
nice.
that off there.
yeah.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make our clasp out of this bit, our hook part of our clasp.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is kink that downwards a little bit, so it downwards to the internal part of your bracelet. Then we're going to get some bail making pliers, or the end of, if you haven't got bail making pliers, you can use, as long as they're round the end of your pliers. Yeah, your hand will be pliers. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to go to about halfway point and give that a bend in that direction. Pull that over with your thumb and then give that a little kick up at that side so we get that nice hook.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's our hook side done. And then what we do is at the other end is just a basic wrap loop and then wrapping this little section at the bottom there. Okay, so to finish this little piece, all I did was make some nice spirals. So take it down so it's not too long, you don't want them too big. Okay, and then get your round nose pliers. And right, as we did before, right at the very end, right at the very tip, start making your little spiral, like so. Start bringing it round. And then what I would do, especially for the coloured plated wires, I would use my nylon jaw pliers rather than my chain nose, because you do have to grip it quite a lot.
Yeah, and with any of the wires like that, you're always going to have to be a little bit more careful on them.
And just start working that down just as we did before.
And
So
actually, the nylon pliers like that are actually really useful because they almost seem to give you a bit more grip
Yeah,
anyway, don't they?
Use them for everything. And then just bend that, just push that down onto your work.
Lovely.
And then the same at this side, just pop in that little spiral in. So start in your spiral, like so. And then pop in your nylon jaw pliers in and just move that round. Oops. Like so, and then just working that so it sits either right underneath or just to give it a nice little flourish on the end there. Okay, so you've got a nice little flourish on the end there, and at the other end, do you want me to do the wrap loop? Have we got time?
Shall we have a look at the wrap loop? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you would do the same with the green wires and take one of your silver wires to one side too. And then taking our 6-step bail making pliers, just pop in our, making a bit of an angle, wrapping it around, reposition your pliers just so that you get a nice circle in there, Okay, and for this, I would take my pliers out, hold that loop, and then wrap around nice and neatly over a couple of wraps. Like so. So that's wrapped in nicely. Give that a little snip. Making sure you're doing all your snips to the outside of your bracelet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really important. And then taking your other silver wire and start wrapping just as we did with the other side. So just start wrapping around. This is 1 mil and it's really malleable. Yeah, wrapping around so it all joins up together. Give that a little bit of a squish. So bringing that around to the front, I'll squish that in. Front or the side, just so that you're not cutting it right on the very back. Okay, so I'll bring that around there. Snip it on the front.
I do need to get my nippers, don't I?
You do need your nippers, yes.
Absolutely, got to sort those out.
And then you would do exactly the same with these wires as we just did, just making spirals and bringing them down and sitting them on top. And then it would just be a matter of working it around, yeah, and hooking it all together.
Fabulous.
So, and then just shaping it nicely.
Lovely, and that's your bracelet. So you can give that a try, give that a go very, very easily. Beautiful, really, really lovely. How long did that take you to make, or did you do it in bits and bobs?
Probably about just over an hour, probably.
Yeah. So nice, isn't it? So good. So have a go, have a little look. Obviously there's earrings, and if you, obviously, the peacock, you need to have a little look at trying to create that. Are there going to be any bits and bobs in terms of that on our Facebook page, or?
Yes, there will be on the Facebook page later.
So go to our Facebook page and have a little look at those, because you will be inspired. And for such a bargain for the kit, remember both of these elements under £45. The wire itself with the cabochons should have been that, and that was £14.95. Brilliant, brilliant. So definitely make sure you're adding those to your basket. Lots and lots of you have. Thank you for your messages. I have some lovely messages. It's because she's so lovely and talented. Thank you, my darling. We're going to bring to you another star buy right now, so don't go anywhere, and we'll go straight into it. Oh my goodness me, another bargain coming your way. Another bargain coming your way for chain with pearls. Going to the lowest price ever. Dun, 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 ever. Yeah, I know, really glorious. Right, these pearls are so beautiful. I wish I had one of those, like a big, I don't know, a megaphone or something there. Ever.
It's the best price ever.
So I don't need a megaphone, I've got one on floor. 9 to 5 sterling silver chain with white freshwater cultured baroque pearls. We love the baroque. They're going to baroque your world when you get these home. 6 by 8 millimetres, 50 centimetre strand. The price is gorgeous on these already, and I would almost say, if it ain't baroque, don't fix it. That was Mike's. That wasn't mine. That was Mike's. £9.95. £9.95 for all of those pearls. This is incredibly, incredibly beautiful. They are such stunning quality. Look at the lustre on every single one of these. Ray would absolutely love these. Ray goes crazy for her pearls. They are so, so pretty, aren't they? I love the shape of these. Love the shape of those. For me, they're a little bit more interesting sometimes when you get the baroque shape. Incredibly, incredibly pretty. Let me show you the back of the chain. You could very, very simply just attach a clasp to the back. You might just nip off that last little bit of chain, add a little clasp in where you're getting the end there, and you're done. You've got a fantastic pearl necklace, which is 50 centimetres, so you're looking at what, just shy of 20 inches. That's a bargain. That's a bargain. £9.95. It's so, so lovely. On the web at Jewellery Maker, on the telephone lines, and obviously you can just take out the little bits of chain. You can have some lovely, just 2 of those on the chain, drop down on earrings.
Beautiful.
Really classic. I love my pearls. I've got about 5 or 6 pairs of pearl studs in my collection, and I do mix them up. I do, you know, I've got different sizes as well for different occasions. You just can't get your hands on enough, really, to be perfectly honest. I would really like a pair of those actually as drops. Now I've said that, I'm just thinking, maybe, oh, I've got some similar to this actually, with 2 or 3 dropping down. I can't remember. I'll need to fish those out.
Yeah.
The back of my jewellery box, I'll get those. Andrea, Karen, Wendy, Carol, Rosalind, Julie, Elaine, grab them. Grab them whilst you've got the chance. For a very simple pearl bracelet, I've got no regrets the day I got married. I loved it. My only thing was, it was a good job really, it's only just been a year. Oh, I wish I'd done that day. The pearl bracelet that I wore had a little magnetic clasp, and I walked down the aisle and it was there for the photos at the beginning, and then it fell off. And I look at the photos and it was like, oh, my bracelet's gone. I wish I'd have made, because I kind of made my own. I bought a headpiece and then made it myself. I bought 2 and destroyed it and made my own and put loads of real pearls and everything in. I wish I'd have made my bracelet. Yeah. And something like that would have been enough. Just that little touch of elegance would have been so pretty. Gorgeous. $9.95 though. Very, very well done indeed. Let me show it to you on the neckline, because I say you've got a really nice length on that. If I hold that up, there we go, the back of my neck. See, look how lovely that is. That for me, that's your everyday pearl necklace. Sometimes a full strand might be too much for the daytime, but that isn't, is it?
That with a crisp white shirt, perfect.
Yeah, fabulous pair of jeans, crisp white shirt, done. Crisp white shirt and a snap. My sister wanted a necklace just like that for a wedding in May. We couldn't find anything under £50 for 16 inches. Yeah. Exactly, and when you are having a wedding, sometimes you're a bit like, oh, it's my wedding then. But actually, if anything, you're counting every single penny, aren't you? Big time, you are. And something like that, that's what a lovely gift for your flower girls, for your bridesmaids, for the mother of the bride. And it's something that they can keep and relish and love, because pearls are kind of heirloom gemstones, aren't they? You're going to be handing these down generation to generation. They're so, so lovely. Each one of my flower girls and my bridesmaids actually had a little bracelet, and they had a little pearl charm. Oh. And I had one as well, obviously, so we could all be the same. But yeah, pearls for me, that was my wedding thing. I just love them. And some people say you shouldn't have pearls on your wedding day because they're unlucky. It's actually the opposite. Actually meant to be the opposite. They're a gemstone that's actually meant to be lucky. And I just love them anyway. Love them. They are graceful and gorgeous. Very, very well done on those. Congratulations. Stunning. Right, let's pop those back on the arc and dive into here. Ooh. Where should we go, dogs? Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going straight into Jadeite. So delicious. So delicious. The last strand of Jadeite that I bought with the 10mm rounds, and I just love them. Made myself a bracelet. Made a bracelet for the mother-in-law. Got to keep the mother-in-law happy. She loved it. Actually came back from a show. She went, what's that strand you had today? Which one? The greeny one. Now is it down to about 50? But very quickly I went, I bet it was the Jadeite, and I showed him. I said, that's it. It's got a call to it, hasn't it? I think Jadeite. Something I think so many of us love, and they are such a nice size. I've just put jump rings in between mine with a couple of silver spaces and then a little butterfly charm, and love it, love it, love it. I'm definitely getting the other Jadeite. Oh, they've gone. Where have they gone? Where have the other Jadeite's gone? No. We need to get those. I'm so buying those. I'm so buying those. I'm going to be fishing those out, like, seriously. £21.95. 330 carats. Was that Adam? He's very quick, isn't he? Swift. £21.95. 0800 644 655. Very, very well done. He's like a meerkat. In and out.
Stealth-like, isn't he?
Stealth-like. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Oh, I have to keep my eye. JewelleryMaker.com, well done on the web on those. Congratulations, I'll find them in a box back there. Very beautiful, very, very lovely colour. They are seriously, seriously pretty. Very, very well done indeed. 0800 644 655 and JewelleryMaker.com. Just simply a couple of jump rings, maybe every 3 gemstones. So many of the designers have Jadeite like that, don't they?
Yeah.
I was thinking of, is it Fleur that's got the...
Yeah. I think
this kind of stuff, I think we all have.
Us, yeah, I usually wear one that's got the big silver spaces in it.
Yeah, just no-brainer. Grab that, it's lovely. It's nice and cool as well. You can tell they've come out of the vault because they're all cold, because they do react, of course, to temperature change. So beautiful. Grab that. That's box number 3. Very well done indeed on that one. I'm going to see how many pieces we can bring to you before the end of the show, because we've got loads. Wow. Oh, my, wow, wow, wow. Oh, my life. Right, there's 4. That is it. 4 strands. Oh, these are, right, I'm going to put these together. Oh, my goodness me, these are sumptuous. Right, Phil is about to big time pull it out of the bag. 18 carats. Wow, they are stunning.
Wowzers.
How amazing are these? Ethiopian opals, lowest price ever. There is literally, oh my gosh, there's like rainbows within every single one. I love the base colour to these as well. How stunning are those? Do you know what? That's not your price. Can you do that? Yes, then. Yes, do it. For the last 4, oh my gosh, they're divine. Imagine a bracelet, full-on bracelet with every single one of those opals. Oh my, that's incredible. For 18 carats. Ethiopian opal, they're non-stop. There are reds, greens, yellows, indigos. Look how clear that opalescence is on every single one of those gemstones, packing a punch. Aren't they glorious?
They are absolutely stunning. Absolutely.
I mean, go back to the other price. I still wouldn't let you have that from me as a bracelet at that price. Would you?
Yeah, that's a Christmas present to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
From me to me forever.
Yeah.
4 Ethiopian opal strands, 17 centimetre strand, but you can see the quality. We don't normally see that amount of opalescence. In the studio as well, it's always a bit difficult to see because the camera dumbs down dispersion, but even so, you're still seeing those colours.
Imagine them in natural daylight.
Oh, they're gonna sing. In natural daylight, these are literally just gonna go boom. Look at the colours. Total rainbow, green, yellow, red. That is opalescence. Look at them. I'm just simply, look at those colours. Oh, these are delectable. Need to see these outside. Oh my gosh, look at you go. Look at that deeper colour there as well. They are absolutely wonderful. That is pure alchemy from within the gemstone. It literally looks magical, doesn't it? Absolutely, every single one of those. 2 last chances. £58.95. Yes, of course, it's a little bit more considered, but consider what you've got. Consider, and do test me out. Obviously, get your certificate of authenticity, but do test us out. Get it home. Take them out. Take a walk outside. Have a little look at the fire and beauty from those gems, and tell me you don't love them. If you've got your money back guarantee, I cannot see any of those coming back. That's why I've only got the last 2. Final 2 opportunities with your certificate. Mind-blowingly glorious. Very, very beautiful. Look at that. Every single one of those gemstones. They will never disappoint you. Ethiopian opals. You can see why everybody's talking about this location for opals now, can't you? They are glorious. I'm so glad we've brought these to you tonight. Wonderful, wonderful. Phenomenal. Congratulations. A couple of people with those in baskets. Got to check them out. That looks divine. Oh my God. Lovely. That's a really, really, really nice strand to see. Perfect. Right. Let's look at me to choose. You know what I'm going to choose, don't you, Phil? Right. You said choose. I have to choose the feathers. Do you know why? Because these are such a brilliant price. We've had the peacock. You could incorporate those into the peacock design brilliantly. Doesn't come with the tub, but it's just for purposes of demonstration. I'm going to try and get one out without the whole thing going poof. The only reason... I'll get a couple out actually because you need to see the end of these. They're so lovely. In fact, I could do that quite. I'm doing a big event next week, and it's a masquerade theme, and I've had to order feathers. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to put on the masks and... Oh, no, a lot more than that. To put on the masks, I can't give too much away. Anyway, I've got a whole host of feathers. Looked everywhere, couldn't find... Found some on the web, found some on the internet, and I thought they weren't a bad price. And then we've got these tonight, and I went, seriously? This is such a great deal. 10 grams. These are your... Look at the... can you see the detail on the end as well? Can you see you've got the little spotty bits at the end? They're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, how lush are they? How beautiful. So imagine having those on a mask if you're doing sort of a masquerade piece. if you were doing the peacock that Katie's done, imagine a couple of those incorporated onto the tail as well. They would look utterly beautiful. Now there is quite a lot in there. I'm holding them gently. I'm just going to shut the lid because I don't want those to go everywhere. But look at those. If you were to incorporate some of those into the design, I mean, it doesn't need it, obviously. But look at those.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, this is just too good. You need to frame that, Katie. I'll give you those three feathers. Let me pop that one in there. I'm all the wrong way. I'm not left-handed. Right, you can have those feathers on me. How lovely. That's gorgeous. You need to frame that.
Yeah. Definitely
Definitely need to frame that. So I know that is an amazing price. I honestly, if we had these in the colour I wanted, I'd have taken all mine back and grabbed those. Eleanor said, so glad I've caught the end of the show. Just finished packing for our move from Barcelona to Bournemouth. I have these feathers. They are scrummy. They really are, aren't they? Barcelona to Bournemouth.
I can't wait for her to get to the UK again.
Oh, do you know Eleanor?
She's lovely as Eleanor.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's a move, isn't it? Barcelona to Bournemouth. Phil wants to know if there's a transfer fee.
Yeah, although I did never get my weekend in Barcelona, so...
Oh,
yeah.
I've never been to Barcelona.
No, my daughter's
it's on my
been
bucket
twice.
list and I really need to go.
Yeah.
We'll have to go.
Yeah, I'll have to have a weekend in Bournemouth now.
That's all right. Bournemouth's lovely. I've
Yeah.
got a friend living in Bournemouth as well. Yeah, my mum and dad, they always go, every year they come down to Bournemouth. Oh, well, happy moving. And yeah, they are lovely. That looks so cool. So I was bound to pick those, wasn't I? Had to. I'm going to leave that alongside me. There we go. Just do that. Right, okie dokie. How about box number 8? I was looking at these, to be fair. Should we stay with that theme of the... Look at these. Oh my goodness. This is just getting ridiculous. They're gorgeous, aren't they? If you got the Apatite strand earlier on as well. Oh, look at those, Katie. You have to get all of these. That has to be framed. So you can imagine that peacock necklace in a frame for like $99.99, can't you? Yeah. Easily.
All them gaps in between the tail feathers, the wire tail feathers, you could channel set those gemstones into them. They'd be gorgeous.
Wonderful. This is so lovely. I'm going to do pictures. That's my next thing. Decided. Picture box frames, because you can buy the frames pretty reasonably, can't you? Right, 58 carats of neon apatite, graduated plain rondelles. This colour is seriously lush. Oceanic hues. We've put the apatite at the bottom of the screen as well, so if you do want to pick those up, because they were brilliant at £5.95, you can't leave them there. You could just quite simply mix those up alongside this strand as well. So you've got your neon apatite here, and then there was the sky blue apatite that we had earlier on. Both wonderful though, but these are definitely sort of more of your peacock colours, or maybe your kingfisher hues in here, aren't they? £11, and mix all the two together. £11.95. And the rondelles are just wonderful. They remind me a bit of a Monet painting when you're looking at those. They are lovely. Yeah, just to confirm, you don't get the box with the feathers. No, you don't get the box. Just basically so I don't obviously get them out and they go everywhere. But yeah, they'll come to you in a little bag. But I'm sure you'll have a little box like that, maybe to pop them into. So no, they don't come in the box. £11.95 for neon apatite. They are really quite scrummy. Those beautiful colours, as I said, they remind me of a Monet painting, when you've got all of the different colours in, whether it's the ocean or the land actually, when you've got the greeny blue hues that are coming out of there. But it's very powerful in terms of that colour tone. They're so scrumptious, and they will work with a lot of things that have happened tonight. All the different wire that Katie's worked with, they could look so beautiful alongside. Nice big gemstones as well, 5x2 to 9x4, wonderful. Amina, well done, welcome back. Isabel, welcome back. Greater London, we've got Manchester. Rebecca, congratulations. Fabulous choice, absolutely fabulous choice on those. Whether you're on the phone lines, whether you're on the web, again, that's another strand I would say to add a certificate of authenticity to, because they are so wonderful. And I think when you get them home, you'll start to get really inspired by everything I think you've seen tonight. I can't stop looking at that. That's just the most amazing necklace. I'm a little bit in love with that. Very well done. Add those to your order. Congratulations, Eleanor. Just adding those in as well. Well done, gorgeous. Beautiful. Right, on we go. This is really weird, Phil. For the last 2 times, I'm looking into the box that you've said to go for. These, oh, don't tell Kim. There's some chemistry going on. And Phil, I can boil an egg. Just saying, just saying. Apparently, Kim can't boil an egg. Well, it's not that she can't. Well, how do you know she can then if she's never done it? So she might not be able to boil an egg. She'll have some more faith in her as your wife-to-be. I'm sure she's got lots of... I think we could let her off. I'm sure she could boil an egg. But to your liking, I don't know. Do you like it runny? Do you like a hard-boiled egg? It's a tricky one to get right, isn't it? How many minutes is the perfect boiled egg is the question. Tricky. 3 minutes? Have to be more for me. I like a little bit of runny yolk, but I don't like any of the white bit when it's... Can't cope with that. Do you like a really good hard-boiled egg? Yeah. I fancy one of those tomorrow for my breakfast, actually. I think I've got 12 in the fridge. I need to get eating them.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, the eggs, yummy. 400 carats. I tried to make is it not a frittata? Is it frittata when it's got potato in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went horribly wrong. It wasn't good. Wasn't my best move, and I'm normally quite good with an omelette. It wasn't excellent. It was far from it. It was a bit of a yolk, to be fair. Oh. Oh. 3.95. That's £3.95. 3.95. You've come out your shell. Oh, dearie me. I'm having a smashing time though. £3.95. For your black agate medium. Oh, that joke was a bit eggy, wasn't it? Oh dear. 0860.
Did you poach that from Mike?
Yeah, I did poach that from Mike. Oh. Yeah, I'm scrambled. I was just all the egg connotation, all the jokes. Everyone's like that. Okay, stop now. Stop now. Oh, I always like to have one more. Anyway, JewelleryMaker.com, congratulations on the telephone lines and the web. You've got this silky, gorgeous persona to those gemstones. 12 by 5, 25 by 8. Michael's so thinking, aren't you? So I need another one. Must think of another egg joke. There is lots. But do you know what, Michael? You'll get there and someone will beat you to it. Oh, if you have to think about it, I've got to explain it, then it's not going to work, is it? Anyway, right, we're whisking you into a frenzy anyway. We've got lots more deals to do.
Okay.
All right, still? Yeah, so still well. It's all white. Egg white. It's all white. Oh, no. Anyway, sorry, yeah. Anyway, next, we're going to do clear quartz. Ooh, these are lovely. Guess what? These are gorgeous. 60 carats of coated clear quartz, graduated plain models. These always look gorgeous, don't they? This is like magical gemstone, big time. And as we're going into Christmas, you can make some wonderful Christmas pieces with this. It's fairy tale gemstone, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And it goes with everything in your stash. Absolutely.
Really does. Yeah, and that coating's so beautiful. And again, I don't know if it ever really properly transcends through the screen when it's like that, but you do get this lovely, almost iridescence from the gem, like the sort of the kiss of a butterfly's wing. It's very, very pretty. So gorgeous, and you can see right away.
Ethereal.
It is. It's really ethereal. It's really magical. I think it's a wonderfully fascinating gemstone to look at. Yet surface value, you look at it and go, oh, it's just clear. It's not. You look again and then you start to see the magic of the gem. As they do play with the lights, you get some lovely little colours that come out of there. And of course, it will take on the colour of lots of different gemstones as well. So beautiful. Look at those. Aren't they glorious? So subtle. Very feminine. Very, very feminine. £6.95. Glorious. Look at those yellows in there. You've got the yellows, the touch of blue, very, very pretty. Stunning pearls, obviously. Great choice. Just a lovely gem. That coating, you don't have to worry about that. That's firmly on your gemstone as well. But something that I've brought to you once or twice, and I never, look at that one going there now. So this is why you need to get it at home. They're almost like crystal balls. Every single one you want to look at, you want to explore, and you want to see what's going on within there. Imagine the little microfaceted, oh, they've gone. The little microfaceted spinels just in between there for a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of cheekiness. $6.95, great job. Well done for adding those to your order. Congratulations. They are pretty. Can I pick? Number 5. Leaves. Always room, always time for these in your collection, because I love the detail on these gorgeous gems, the way that they've been carved. So divine. Green aventurine leaves, 12 by 8 millimeters, approximately 38 centimeter strand on those, and that carving is happening both sides of the little leaf. Now they make lovely little charms just to have one of those, lovely little drop earrings, but they can add on to your design so beautifully. If you're using your pear-shaped gems or your drops for flowers, you can adorn with the little leaves as well, can't you?
I've had these in a kit before, beautiful, and I had them with a rose quartz, and they just worked so perfectly together.
Yeah, they work really nicely. If you've got we've got rose quartz here, so if I bring that alongside, you can see, I mean, they do work hand in hand. Very pretty, aren't they? And only £7.95. Glorious. Very exciting to see those together. So £7.95 the green aventurine leaves, and it really doesn't leave us with very much time at all tonight. We are certainly motoring through. No one was with me on that, were they? Leaves me with not. Oh. You know, it's time to go. It's time to get my hand. £7.95 off the web, off the phone lines. Congratulations, beautiful. I think it's time for a star buy. Should we do a star buy? I think we should. It's that time really, isn't it? That kind of time of night to bring to you a star buy before we say goodbye to everybody this evening. So we've just shown you that glorious rose quartz. I think we should do it. Star buy coming up. Huge examples of very pretty rose quartz rondelles. Now we've shown these to you once or twice throughout the evening, but they are so pretty. They're so pretty. They're glorious. They are so soft and demure. It's that cotton candy pink. It's almost like candy floss within the gem. You can almost imagine that being spun within the gemstone. Some lovely areas of transparency within there. But isn't that one of the most quintessentially feminine pinks you could ever imagine? It really is, isn't it? They are such nice sizes as well. I think these are some of the larger of the rondelles I've seen like this, to be fair.
I think I've only ever seen lapis lazuli in that size before.
I mean, I've seen the rounds, but not the rondelles.
Not the rondelles, no.
And they're a little bit more. They're a little bit different because you've kind of got the flatter edges, haven't you? So when they're drilled through, you've not got that perfect sphere. They're kind of. If I show it to you like that, there we go. You can see you've kind of got the flatter side. So actually, if you want those to sit next to each other, they're going to work even more perfectly than a round, aren't they?
And they're going to sit really nicely with your pearl rondelles in between them. They're going to work beautifully together.
Yeah. Really cute. They are oh, hello. £6.95. And don't forget, obviously, such a popular colour. We talk about the baby pinks, the baby blues. This is that quintessential perfect feminine colour. 430 carats also has the wow factor. That is so delicious. I would need a little bracelet. I've got a big aquamarine bracelet. Not as big as these, that I love as well, but I would certainly put some little bit of, I would have some embellishment in between. I would maybe put some of the silver stardust, the little spaces in there as well, for a little bit of evening sparkle. Perhaps just a single charm, maybe a nice big jump ring or two in the centre and a little charm dropping down there. You could definitely pop that onto your jewellery elastic and just have a really simple stretchy, but that's all rose quartz, and the colour is going to work with every single skin tone. a little bit like the pinks of Morganite. Whether you're slightly paler of skin, I'm a bit Casper the Ghost at the moment. It's that winter skin. So it's that moment where you start to look in the mirror and go, I am whiter than a paracetamol. It's that winter colour, isn't it? It's like, I need. Okay, Katie's like that. $6.95. You look beautiful. It's just winter, isn't it? 0800 644 655. Just add that one to your order. It's a lovely classic length as well, but certainly all about being pretty in pink. 430 carats of rose quartz to enjoy. That's glorious. Right, I'm going to wander back over with the gorgeous Kate. I'm going to put my little piece of jewellery on that she's made for me, which is rather exciting. Shall I sit down?
Yeah. No, stand up.
No, I stay here. It's a good job I've got my flats on, isn't it? I've got my heels. That's like me and Derek. That's normally what Derek and I look like. Yeah, it looks like my son. Right. Have you had a lovely evening? Daughter. I can't stand like that. I just squat down a little bit. Are you all right, Michael? Yeah. No, I'm not on a box. Not on a box. Not got stilts on. We will. See, this is why we should have done the Panto. You could have been Jack. I would have been the beanstalk. Sorted.
Next year.
Next year. I can't wait. I might just crash the show tomorrow. Just recapping on the kit, the feather peacock, amethyst cabochon, 45 carats of cabochon. You've got so much wire in there as well. There's how many in baskets? 25 in baskets. But don't forget that on its own at £14.95, you could be paying £45 on the web. £45 just for that with the cabochon. And there are some lovely colours. The second part of that kit, of course, is the Swarovski bicones. Don't forget within there's only 5. You will get 6 because you get the larger of the emeralds as well. So grab all of that. We are out of time tonight. Thank you so much. You're a talented superstar. When are you back with us?
I've got a few weeks off.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
19th
enjoy.
Of December.
19th of December. Fabulous. So we'll see you before Christmas. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I will be back with you, I think, in just over a week. I can't remember. It will be soon. But take care. Enjoy the weekend. It's Panto. Enjoy. Bye.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over